Thank you. And now, let's meet the visitors on the scoreboard tonight. The starters for the Bixby Spartans. Starting tonight, number 4, Kate Bradley.
Welcome in to Aerovision and Lady Tiger basketball, along with Mickey Replocal. I am Steve Cowan. Glad you are joining us tonight as the Lady Tigers take on the Bixby Spartans. And Mickey, it's going to be a kind of a contrast in styles here. The push-it-up attack tempo of the Lady Tigers and the Bixby Spartans, who want to kind of slow down the game and have long possessions.
Yeah, looking at their roster tonight, they've only got 8 girls listed here on their roster. I see that they've got about 10 or 12 suited up, but they must not be very deep. And yes, our girls play best when it's a kind of an up and down ragtag kind of game. It's not always the prettiest, but the more trips and more possessions they can get, the better our girls are.
Yeah, they do have a good one in Sydney Skuvanek in the middle. She's a 6-foot post player. She scored 15 in their upset win over Union just a few days ago. That was 46-39. That was a big win for them and kind of pole vaulted them, if you will, into the state rankings. They come in ranked as the number 18 team, and so they're looking at a good seed when it comes to regionals. But let me go ahead and go through the Spartans starting lineups, and then we'll go ahead and get to Brocaderos after that. But we mentioned Skuvanek, and then Kate Bradley. She's a sophomore guard at 5'6". Savannah Stout, a 5'9" guard. She's a senior. She's one of 4 seniors in the starting lineup, along with Skuvanek. Darian Miles, a 5'5" guard, and then Sydney Page, number 33, she's a 5'9" guard. So that's what they have going with them for the Bixby Spartans. Usual suspects for the Lady Tigers, if you want to go ahead and talk about those girls.
Yeah, we'll be starting 5'4" sophomore guard Kelsey Duffy, 5'4" senior guard Kirsten Hines, and my goodness, we need her shooting well tonight.
We do, yes we do.
We've got 5'7" senior Canisius Harding, 5'9" junior Hannah Doohan, and old reliable in the middle, 6 foot senior forward Miranda Givens.
And Miranda will be jumping against Skuvanek here to start, Skuvanek to start things off, and Bixby's going to control it. It'll be interesting to see those 2 6-footers going at it inside. Lady Tigers want to attack. Pitcher now kick out just inside the 3. A 2-point shot doesn't go. Duffy's in there battling around. Offensive rebound for Stout, and she hits the bottom of the backboard, and the ball goes out of bounds to the Lady Tigers. So a couple of second chance opportunities there for the Lady Tigers, but for the Spartans, nothing happened. Givens down on the baseline side, wants to go against Skuvanek, but doesn't. Kicks it back out. Bad pass, almost in the back court, and it is, and it's going to be a turnover over and back against the Lady Tigers. Now I thought you want to draw it up for on your first possession.
No, that was clearly an unforced error. She was 20 feet away from her and not open when she made that pass.
Wanted to wait and get some help. Didn't come to her. And Lady Tigers didn't give any help that way either. Puts it on the floor. Bradley penetrates in. Skuvanek from the baseline, doesn't go, and Kirsten Hines blocks out, but there's 2 girls there battling for it, and Bixby wins the battle. Duffy comes along, and it's a foul, slapping on the arms of Sydney Page. Another offensive rebound. That's the second for the Bixby Spartans here in the early part. We've only played 47 seconds, and Spartans have already shown a little dominance on the offensive board. Skuvanek goes up, and it rolls over the top. An easy inbounds play and an easy couple of points for the Spartans.
Yeah, we had a good block out on that first possession. Blocking out's only part of it. Then you have to go get the ball.
Unfortunately, there were 2 of them there and had both of them, like I said, blocked out, but the way the ball came off the rim, tough one. Here's what you wanted, a Hines 3. Back iron, no good. Skuvanek with the board. So 1 and done for the Lady Tigers. Pushing is Miles. She's going to kick it out. Page puts it on the floor, penetrates. Givens going to be called with a foul. It's going to be an and 1.
Well, a couple possessions already. The Spartans have penetrated hard, kicked out, and then penetrated right behind it. I think they know what they want to do tonight.
Givens is going to have a seat, and Kamaya Cowan comes in. Three-pointer, no good. Doing runs after a good box out there for the rebound.
Both early fouls on Doing, so it'll be.
And she's still in there. I thought that foul was on Givens, but on the board it said Doing.
Yep.
And that's who they assessed it to, number 20. But Givens went to the bench. Doing's going to take a three-pointer, and that's rare for her. Back iron, doesn't go. Again, one and done, but turnover on Skuvenek, who made a bounce pass and off the inline. Can't do that.
Now that outlet pass was a little low and outside there. Off the ankles and out of bounds.
Yeah. Doing comes to the bench. Adams comes in. Kristen Hines inside, doesn't score. And again, another rebound. The Lady Tigers have gotten one rebound tonight, and that was on a missed free throw. Well, they've got nice help by Hines down on the baseline. Skovanek against Cowan. Yeah, Cowan's got to push Skovanek out, not let her get really deep. Nice play in there by Stout. Go ahead and penetrate and get the easy bucket. So it's not happening tonight as so far as Coach Duty would have drawn it up.
Now I think all three buckets are from that same block.
There we go. Cowan gets inside and scores where she's very comfortable from. Go down and see if she can go to work and get some points and maybe get some fouls drawn. Little short corner, and it doesn't go. Comes out. This again is that odd angle from over here, and another offensive rebound. And a miss, another offensive rebound. Stout kicks it back out. Skovanek's going to put the ball on the floor. Stout for three, and she gets it. Savannah Stout, and it's 9-2 early, the visitors. And all thanks to offensive rebounds. I think that's that's at least 4, maybe 5 that the Lady Spartans have nabbed in the early going.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're shooting 50% yet, but they're getting so many opportunities that causing a big deficit on our part. There we
Inside,
go.
nice pass from Duffy to Cowan, led her perfectly. Skovanek couldn't get the long arms over it, and Cowan scores her 4th point and the Lady Tigers' 4th point.
That was a great pass by Duffy. Not one a lot of players will make. Great vision there.
Not a lot of room to get that through also. Going behind the back is Miles. She goes up with the left, unscored, another offensive rebound, and Cowan whacks Page on the back. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, offensive rebounds.
Well, at this point, I'm glad I wasn't tracking those.
Well, I've got it at 5 unofficially. Very unofficially, but 5 or 6. That one's good. So it's a bugaboo with Givens not in there, and having a tough time on the defensive glass of Lady Tigers, as Page gets both of them. Reaching in, that's going to be a foul down. Oh no, they're going to call a travel on Duffy. So good defense on what I thought was a foul from Katie Bradley, but apparently.
Yeah, I think they were in good position. They surprised Duffy there when she turned around. I think she traveled right before the foul.
Skovanek misses another one right there. Defensive rebound on a field goal attempt for the Lady Tigers. That is the first, not counting the one on the free throw. Duffy wants the three, doesn't take it. The long arms of Sydney Page stop that shot attempt. Inside to Cowan. Spins one way and comes back the other way, and she got it again. Being the go-to girl right now, Kamaya Cowan gets her 6th point. Lady Tigers have half a dozen, so that means who's got them all?
Yeah, she got great position down on the block and just a simple drop step there.
Lady Tigers get beat back. They got an easy chance, the Spartans did.
Nice.
Now going over the back. Of course, they did pick up their 6th offensive rebound, but the block off by Hines kept them from getting number 8. Good job by Kirsten Hines. Givens is coming in. Cowan's coming out. Some defensive words going to her. This is a tough one. She had a 2-on-1 down there. Duffy's going to drive, goes behind the back, and turns it over. Comes Bradley, going to penetrate, going deep. Slapped away by Harding, and now ball bounces around, and it's going to be a jump, and it's going to be Lady Tiger possession. Harding may kind of look like she reached over the arm and may have gotten away with one, but nonetheless, Lady Tiger basketball.
There's a wild sequence there. We got beat out around half court, and we waited until the last minute to come over and help. We'll take the turnover, though.
Denham Sanders checks in. Harding comes to the bench. Trying to go down low to Sanders.
Nice
Good catch. Hines for three. She gets it. And Lady Tigers needed that one, Mickey.
Yes. That all started with Duffy's pass. I'm telling you, she's really come on. She started the season and had a good solid start, but boy, really showing glimpses of brilliance here late in the season.
Oh, Hines gets in the way there and makes Skovanec adjust her shot. Oh, that pass was doomed from the beginning.
I think
Duffy coming out.
She got caught in between what she wanted to do there.
I think so. And I think maybe where she thought Sanders was going to go, and what Sanders did was not what.
Yeah, that one bounced right off the shins.
They got that one right, the Spartans did. Skovanec scores. That's a little too deep, even for Kirsten Hines.
Yeah. Not that she didn't think about it.
No, she was. Adams tried to force it inside, and the good hands of Skovanec deflected that pass, or Skovanec, excuse me. I'll get it right eventually. She traveled.
Yeah, Steve, that last possession on our part, we tried that post-entry pass that Duffy has made a couple times tonight, and we weren't ready for it. It's something we don't see a lot. We don't see a lot of post-entry from the wing. You don't, and it's simple, old-fashioned basketball. It's where it needs to be coming from, but we don't see it. You watch any TV on basketball on TV, and you sure don't see it. Glad to see us at least trying. Just got to make a better pass next time.
Yeah.
There it is
got
again. Nice.
So Cowan's going to go to the line. Skovanec doesn't agree with it. That is her first. Let's see what Cowan can do from the line. Only a 55% free throw shooter.
A little quick on the trigger there.
Hines going to come out. Duffy's going to check in. So here in the early going, a lot of early substitutions and several of them. Cowan gets the second. So it's only a three-point game. The Lady Tigers down by 3, 13-10, after not a great start with giving up a lot of second chance opportunities.
Yeah,
Sanders tried to sneak in there and get a steal.
We fought hard to cut that deficit. Just need to continue to play good defense.
Gibbons playing out front, guarding Sydney Page, or excuse me, Stout. Skovanec's going to turn it over. Good overplay, I thought, on that part by Sanders, or excuse me, Harding.
Yeah, Bixby didn't look real comfortable running that offense, that penetrate and drive. I think they've kind of seen our girls play tough in-your-face defense, and you get around them, you can get some good shots, but that was not there. Oh, come on now.
Did you think that was knocked out of her hands?
I think that was a little deflection. Duffy's not that bad of a passer.
Yeah, and Hines saw it and got away from it, thought it was deflected too.
Yeah, missed her target by 3 feet.
Air ball from the wing. Hines has got to hurry and get the ball. She punches it out. It's going to be out against her, though, unfortunately.
Speaking of missing your target by 3 feet, it's not a very
you don't want to do that
not a very good shot.
No. Miles back in to run the offense for the Spartans, coached by Tina Thomas. Page out front, gives it to Miles. Miles is going to penetrate left side, try to throw it inside as Skovanec made a cut, and Gibbons with the foul behind her. That time I think I got it right.
I think they got Cowan on the passer there.
Yes, they did. Interesting. So that's twice I've tried to give Miranda Givens a foul, and neither time was it on her. Miles with a 3. Opens it up to a 6-point game. Harding wanted to go inside to Givens. She can't because Stout's got pressure on her. Duffy with a 3, and she hits it. Cuts the lead in half.
Just good ball movement right there, swinging it from one side of the court to the other.
Duffy's shooting has improved just a little bit more here in the second part of the season. Easy drive, can't go. Another offensive rebound, probably about the 8th of the quarter for the girls in blue. Nice drive by Bradley. Tough bucket given up there. It's an 18-13 lead for the Spartans. We'll be back with more Lady Tiger basketball on Aerovision after this.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at getstjohncare.com.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with scoliosis and that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. He was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
Mick, the Lady Tigers got to shore things up on the glass, don't they?
Absolutely. You cannot give up that many second chances and some third chances. Bixby struggled this season, but they're not awful. And you give a team that many chances, they're going to make you pay, and they have, to the tune of 18 points in the first quarter.
Yeah, and it could have been a 3-point game, and instead it's a 5-point game as we get here to the start of the second quarter. Oh, a little deflection by Givens out front there. No, she's got Duffy running away, doesn't see her. Turned the wrong way. Tough break. Duffy could go for a 3, take that shot. She's not going to challenge you. Got to shoot that if she's on you, and then next time get her pull out a little tighter and drive right around her. Harding puts the ball on the floor, and it's swiped away. Here comes Miles, and she's going to set back up. Harding's pestering her, and let's see what they got. Going to call a block. So I think that was just a little frustration there from Harding.
Yeah, she may have gotten away with one. There's a little contact on the dribble down the sideline there. Just trying to be aggressive, not a bad thing to do when you're behind.
Janaea Hendricks checks in for the Spartans. She has the basketball right now. Penetrates, ditches off to... that doesn't go, and another offensive rebound for the Spartans. Ooh, and that one, and that's a steal off a defensive rebound. Adams couldn't handle it, it slapped out of her hands. That's almost the same as an offensive rebound because the Tigers had barely corralled it, and there's a foul as Skuvanek goes to the floor. Foul is going to be on Hines.
When we had that turnover, we had matchup problems, and Kirsten Hines was matched up on Skuvanek, the post girl, and that's not what Coach Dooney wants.
Skuvanek gets that one. And she gets them both. Adams has to come in and get the basketballs. They couldn't get it inbounds to Hines. She's going to drive with the left hand and travel. Another turnover, so back-to-back turnovers. One off the rebound, and Coach Dooney's wanting a little pushing foul. Hendricks bringing it across. She's going to penetrate in again. Easy pass, easy bucket.
Yeah, when we get beat on the penetration, it's not been good, and then we turn right around and beat them. So
Yep,
we'll take it on that end for
Hardy
sure.
makes a good drive there. First points to the Lady Tigers. They'd given up Stout's going to drive. Givens tries to pick up the charge, can't. As she's down, though, Sydney Page drives in and scores her 4th consecutive point. Sometimes if you fall on a charge, trying to pick up a charge, it's not such a good thing.
Yeah. We were playing a man short right there. But she got up quickly, just wasn't in time.
Wasn't quick enough, yeah.
Steve, how many outside buckets does
Ooh, it'll be interesting to see that shot chart.
Bixby have? Because I'm telling you,
the only 3-pointer I think was, that was the only one by Miles, and I think the rest of them have come from in the paint.
yeah, a few free throws, and I think everything else is 2-3 feet and in.
We have a moving screen, it looks like. Wow. This one's on Givens. Things aren't going well for the Lady Tigers right now. They're down by 9, and it's crucial. As we might go and take a look a little bit here at the regional postings, or the area. Actually, the areas have been set. Regionals will be posted February 7th. The rankings will be through games of February 2nd, so it could change a little bit from what we have right now. But the way it's looking, looks like Broken Arrow will be facing Mustang in the first round of regionals. Just a little anticipation there. There's one from the corner, doesn't go. Givens with the block out and gets that board. Almost threw it away. Now she goes to Hines. Lady Tigers really need this win to help with that regional seed.
Absolutely, yeah. Every win counts.
Up through February 2nd.
Correct, yeah. But momentum. Right here at the end of January, 1st of February, you want that momentum carrying you into the playoffs. Our girls could really use that. Looking at our girls throughout the season and tonight especially, they do things so well for 90-95% of the time, and then when they have that breakdown, it just seems to be such a costly breakdown.
It really does bite them.
They've given up layup after layup tonight, and again, it's not that they're all doing it, but boy, when somebody has a defensive breakdown, it's just cost us.
Yeah, tonight it hadn't been defensive breakdowns as much as defensive rebounding, which is a defensive breakdown, but not the part of playing defense, but blocking out.
Yep.
Easy penetration and kick. Miles, who must be the 3-point shooter and proves that she is, that's her 2nd. So Bixby moving the ball well around the 3-point line. That little extra pass got Miles an easy open look. Duffy's going to penetrate, go up with the left, doesn't go. Trapping on Miles on the backside. Here she comes, she gets out of it. Gets it off to Page, kicks it around to Hendricks. Miles pump fakes, going to penetrate. Here comes Stout on the drive, and she stepped on the baseline. It's going to go Tigers' way.
Yeah, Givens got great position that time. That was either going to be an out of bounds or offensive foul. We'll take either one.
Doohan's back into the ball game. She has 2 fouls right now. So Coach Dooney feeling like he needs her in there for some rebounding purposes. Hines with a 3 rolls around, and that's an offensive rebound for Doohan, and she gets fouled. So just as he puts her in to do what she can do, she does it.
Took her all of about 10 seconds to make an impact. That's just being in the right place and working hard, kept that ball alive. She didn't get it on her first attempt. That ball's bouncing around. She finally got it.
And it bounces around and out. She's only a 47% free throw shooter. We'll need a little bit more from her.
Yeah, we're going to have to get some easy shots. The occasional deep 3 and mid-range jump shot will go, but we need every one of those close ones, those putbacks.
And that one spins out. Shuvanek with that rebound. And Bradley gives it down to Schuvenek, and Givens swipes it away and runs out of bounds with it. Nice hands, quick hands by Givens. She just couldn't grab it before she went out of bounds.
You know, and I'll say I don't know if she did that on purpose, but that was not a bad decision to go on out of bounds, because if she saves it under her basket, it could turn into an easy 2 points for Bixby.
Yeah. Oh, and there's an easy turnover. Here comes Harding. She's getting pushed on the way down the court. No foul. She's going to go up. Ball's going to be stripped away, but it's going to be Lady Tiger basketball. Yeah, I was either thinking going back to the Givens play here. It's a great play like you mentioned, or throw it down to your end if you can.
Right.
But either way, it was a good choice on her part, because we get the ball right back on a turnover. Oh, that's got to hit Blue's hands. Is it tipped? Yes, it is. Cowan's going to check in.
I might have said it a few times this season, Steve, a bounce pass right there. The shooter always wants a bounce pass, and it goes under the defender's hands. Their hands are out here at waist level.
Oh, she walked. And you get it as the ball's coming up, and so you're in a national motion to go ahead and go up and shoot it.
Takes a little speed off of it, so it's much easier to receive as the shooter getting ready to shoot a layup.
Well, the last time we tried a bounce pass down there, it hit the inline. So another one for Miles. Oh, bounces around, it bounces out. Dewan went and dove for it. Duffy's going to pick up the loose ball and get out of traffic. There we go. Well, that was close. Long pass Hines. She's going to take a three. Didn't quite get her feet set. Offensive rebound. Dewan kept that one alive. Duffy for three. Looked on from here. Bounced around twice. Again, Dewan gets her hands on the ball and gives the Lady Tigers a chance to get an offensive rebound. Miles slows it down just as Bixby wants to do. She's going to pull back, take a three-pointer, and get another one. She was basically 3 for 4, I think, on the night, or maybe even 4 for 5, but I think she's at 3 for 4. Yeah, she has 9 points, all three-pointers. Only missed one, and that was just a second ago. Harding is fouled on the drive.
Well, it sure looks like Bixby's playing with a ton of confidence, not knowing anything about them. Just the impression I get, but boy, looks to me like every shot they put up, they think's going in. That's a sign of. And
I'm almost thinking it is too, especially when Miles shoots it. Well, they got that big win over number 7 Union, and that's kind of spurred them on tonight. They've opened a 13-point lead at 30-17. Cowan's going to come out, so Cowan's and Givens. So where are the rebounds going to go? Dewan's in, but I think, Coach Dooney maybe just be looking for something that's going to work for him.
Oh, absolutely. They've got
Adams penetrates and throws it into the bottom of the rim. Dewan, fortunately, she wasn't called for a foul there. It's going to be a wide open, easy layup for Avery King. So fast break point there, an easy one. No Lady Tiger was back. Harding's going to penetrate, out of control. And here come the Spartans. Patiently moving. They move it fast, but it's not like speed fast. It's under control.
Not out of control. Exactly my thoughts.
There's a bucket again for King. So 2 easy layups for King. The size is just not on the court right now for the Lady Tigers.
They've worn out that right block. All right, goodness, I bet they've got 16, 18 points from that one spot there.
Dewan tries to score from the right block and gets fouled. She was 0 for 2 just a moment ago. Let's see if she can get a couple of them this time. Get some points generated. There you go.
Just what we were saying about Bixby looking like they're playing with confidence. It looks like our girls are trying maybe too hard to make something happen, and that can come off as a bad thing when it's not working, but the effort is there. That's what is good to see. They are trying really hard, but maybe just a little bit too hard.
It's been a good quarter so far for Bixby. Outscored the Lady Tigers 16-6. Nice pick there, and still it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go Lady Tigers. So that's the second time Kirsten Hines has come across and swiped the ball and forced a turnover. Too bad she couldn't pick it cleanly to hang on to that possession arrow for us.
Well, I thought I had seen a lot of double teaming earlier tonight, and definitely was the case there as Kirsten came from the backside.
Missed that one. Doing offensive rebound. She's going to go up. Oh, can't get it. Here comes Miles with a layup. Denham Sanders tries to chase her down, doesn't score. Doing with the rebound. We've been saying that quite a bit here lately, thank goodness. Quick pass over. Harding can't get it. Adams gets it and puts it back up.
Nice.
So there you go. You see what the offensive rebound can do when your team gets them.
Mm-hmm. We need more of those.
Nope, going to be a foul on the floor on Harding as she ran into Avery King. So it's going to be a 1-and-1, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, 1 in the bonus. Miranda Gibbons is going to check in. Harding with 2 fouls is going to check out. See if we can get a box out. Duffy's coming in for Doing. Give her a little blow. That one was clean. There's one more free throw, girls. 1-and-1. You know, everybody took off. It was just not just one player. there were a host of them that were ready to go the other way. Oh, had to be on the back. Put her arm on, yeah. Foul's got to be on Sydney Page, who had her arm on top of Michaela Adams and was able to secure that rebound. You can't do that.
I would imagine that our girls have worked the last few days on blocking out, because our girls have done a fantastic job of getting their rear end into the player, but then you've got to turn loose and then run and track down that ball, and that's that part we've not done very well. But I've seen a much, much better effort from our girls at blocking out, which is crazy to say when they've given up a dozen offensive rebounds.
Adams gets 1 of 2. Gonna try to trap in the backcourt. Hendricks breaks through there. Bradley now is going to penetrate and give it off to Moriarty. Hendricks penetration. Throws it up, doesn't go. The little girl on the court gets that Kelsey Duffy, excuse me. Nope, going to be a block. So Adams will go to the line again. Shooting 1 in the bonus. It'll be nice to see if we can get this under double digits before the half comes to an end. That's just a mental barrier sometimes. Doesn't go. Rebound with a little hop step and no call. Here come the Spartans. They'll probably hold for 1. Stout penetrates, kicks out. And from the free throw line, Moriarty hits that one. Lady Tigers are down by 15 here at the half. We'll be back with more Lady Tiger basketball and halftime on Aerovision after this.
Happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MatthewsFordBA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic price that matched what I saw online. Click, shop, drive at MatthewsFordBA.com, only in Broken Arrow.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at getstjohncare.com.
We're back with the second half, or halftime, excuse me, and Meg Warren, coach of the Broken Arrow Tigettes, and you've got a big weekend coming up that actually starts tomorrow, doesn't it?
It does. We're leaving a day early. Flights got canceled, so we fly out tomorrow for Nationals.
Fly to Nationals, and that's going to be in?
Orlando,
and
Florida.
Hopefully it'll be a little warmer than it is right now down there. I think it's in the 40s almost in Orlando. So.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to rain too.
Oh, no. Well, you're going to get that down there. So it's the let me see if I can get this right, the DTU, the Dance Team Union Nationals in Orlando. And you guys have 3 routines you're doing as a team, and you've got a couple of solo performers, right?
We do. Every year we take 3 routines. We're trying a new category this year, the team performance. We're actually going to perform it for halftime tonight. But we're really excited. We've done really well at Nationals every year, and we're going back and hoping to place top 10 again and bring home some trophies.
Yeah, you go into and you look at one of the trophy cases out here, and you see some NTU hardware that's in there. So yeah, you guys always bring back something every year, don't you?
Yeah, we've had a lot of success the last few years. It's a great competition. Best teams from all around the state, even from Alaska this year.
Wow. Coming
down. So we're excited. We've got some big categories, and I think we're going to do really well.
Now the music you may be hearing are not the Tigettes. It's the
jump ropers,
the junior jump rope, the jam and jumpers from Aspen Creek.
They're so cute.
Yeah, that's the second time they've been out, the first time for the girls game. So they do some really neat stuff. But let's talk about then what you guys have to go through to get a routine ready, and you do 3 of them. You know, and not to mention all the stuff you do for football and everything. It's not an easy thing to get those things all put together, is it?
It's a year-long process. We do have so much that we do throughout the season: the pep rallies, the football games, the basketball games. So we start preparing for Nationals in June, and April actually. And
once it's done, then you go. Yeah. We just keep adding a routine, trying to finish them, and our goal is every year by December that we've got 3 ready routines to take to Nationals. All right. And what do you like about each of the routines? Give me something specific that you like about each of your 3 routines.
Well, I love kick. It's tradition for Tigettes. That's what they've been doing since 1975 when they started. So it's great. It really kind of shows where the program came from. And it's not easy to do. I mean, it's really hard, but there's so much artistry that goes into it. You get so creative with the music and the dance style. We're doing a sock hop theme this year for that routine. Palm that's where my heart is. I love Palm. It's so dynamic, so intense, and just real hardcore dancing. And I mean, it really takes a true athlete to be able to get out there and compete at Nationals in a Palm category. And then this year we're doing the team performance, which is a mix of 4 different styles of dance. So I'm really excited. It's the first time we've done it, but it's got hip hop, jazz, Palm, and kick in it. And we're doing Janet Jackson. So it should be really fun.
Excuse me. Which one of those routines was the toughest for the girls to pick up?
Definitely Palm. It's 2 minutes of just hardcore, intense, fast-paced dancing. The skill level that you need to compete at Nationals now, it's unreal. I mean, kids are doing quads and all these amazing skills and jumps just over and over and over for 2 minutes. So that one takes a lot of time, getting every kid dancing identically together. It's that cohesiveness. It takes a lot of time.
Now, we mentioned you have 2 girls going and dancing solos. One of those, one of your captains, Hannah Christ.
Yes.
She qualified through regionals, placed 6th there, and so I'm sure both of them, her and Briley, both have to be excited about going down there.
They are. They're so excited. We hosted the DTU regional back in November, and Briley actually placed in the top 10 in her category in the intermediate soloist, and then Hannah competed this weekend at the DTU regional in Oklahoma City and placed 6th in the senior category, which is amazing. I mean, that's such a hard division, competing against senior dancers, and it's such a large division. So we were super proud of her, and we're really excited to watch them compete at Nationals and hopefully bring home a medal.
What is it now? You know, mentioned Hannah was captain, but then you got Megan also. What is it that you expect from your captains?
I think just they need to be great leaders on and off the court when we're dancing and doing stuff. They kind of set the expectation for the team, and I think these two girls have definitely done that. They're involved in leadership and so many different activities around campus. They have excellent grades. They're kind of the whole package of what I look for in a dancer, and they lead by example, which is a great quality.
Something some people may not know is Tighette's is not just a high school thing, is it? I mean,
No.
you're down all the way to like the tiny ones, the babies,
Yes,
right? Tell us
yeah.
about the whole program, starting with, kindergarten up.
Oh, I'd love to. We're actually getting ready to do sign-ups for the BAFA kids, and I'm so excited. We start now from kindergarten all the way up through 12th grade. So we have a team for every age group. They dance, compete. Our youth program brought home so many first and second place trophies this year. It was the best we've ever done. They all competed. It was a phenomenal year for the Tigette program. We tripled our numbers, so it's a wonderful program. We start sign-ups March 1st, and hope to get lots of kids back and enjoying dance.
Tell me then about how you've done a top-down build. You went down into the middle school ranks and you kept going on down. And how have you seen your program grow since you started that?
Oh my gosh, it's really flourished. When I took over 5 years ago, I really focused on my varsity and trying to just build a solid group. And we've kind of incorporated and built down each year, trying to add more teams. And I think my 8th graders are a perfect example of that. They spent 3 years in the BAFA program when we started it, and competing and doing that, and they have had the best season. I mean, the most successful 8th grade team we've had come through the program in quite a while. They're just a phenomenal group, and there's 14 of them. We have 18 in our 7th grade team. They also were doing amazing at competitions, getting second place, first place in POM, and it's just really the youth program just kind of building down and adding slowly every year has made our high school program really flourish.
All right. Well, Meg, thanks for coming in and joining us at halftime. Good
Absolutely.
luck.
Thank
Get
you.
that Nationals down in Orlando. Have a good time and bring back some trophies.
Okay, thank you.
All right, that's Meg Warren, Tigette coach, and we're going to be back with the second half action in just a couple of minutes. Thanks for joining us here on Arrowvision.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with scoliosis and that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. He was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy, and every time you use your school pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
Tiger Threads is your one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, current student, or proud alum, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to a whole new level with apparel and spirit accessories. Tiger Threads is located inside the front entrance of Broken Arrow High School and is open Monday through Friday. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and visit us online at batigerthreads.com.
Welcome back, second half action. Lady Tigers on the short end of the 37-22 score. Bixby gets the basketball to start the half. Miles is going to penetrate and turn on Duffy, then she's going to kick it back. Stout's putting on the floor, getting that dribble drive. Givens almost kind of slapped that one away, almost went to the Tigers. Miles on the floor. Page inside to Skuvenek, and she scores. Tigers want to run. Here comes Harding. Little fake and stop and goes up off the glass. Can't get it. Gets her own rebound. Next one's off the glass. Doesn't score. And Stout pulls it down for the Spartans. Miles going to slow things out and pull it back out front. Reset. She's going to go down with the left hand. Gives it over to Skuvenek. Can't get it. Doing with the rebound. On the fast break, Mickey Replogle joins me as Givens scores. Fast break points for Mickey. Fast break points for the Tigers. Mickey, it was a delayed break for Mickey because he missed about a minute of the second half.
I was taking care of student problems out in the lobby there.
Oh, he does have
helping somebody out.
Principal responsibilities. Three-pointer, and it goes.
I can leave again if that's what they're going to do
Bradley.
when I show up. My goodness.
So the Spartans have been on tonight. They're probably playing as well as they've played all year if you kind of look at their record. Givens puts it on the floor, spins back, goes up with the right, off the back iron, doesn't go, and that one's hauled in by Skuvenek. Miles pushing, she's gonna kick, yep, there it is. Top of the key, they like the dribble drive, little pull up, doesn't go. Givens gets the rebound after it's knocked around a couple of times. Duffy looks ahead, gives it to Hines, who goes ahead to Harding. Harding stops and scores on the pump fake.
That was a good looking break. We went 3/4 of the floor with one dribble. It was nice, girls.
We got points out of it.
Yes, we did.
But there's gonna have to be stops as well as points right here. Trailing by 16 of the Lady Tigers. Backdoor cut. Miles with the right. That was not a three-pointer, but she got it anyway. Her first one inside the arc tonight.
Boy, she's a solid point guard.
We're going to have a hold, it looks like, down there on Katie Bradley. Not allowing the inbounds to go. She grabbed hold of Duffy. So Hendricks is going to check in for her.
Yeah, we've got a few players for Bixby that I haven't seen shoot a three, and I know they haven't made one, and they're catching the ball in the wing and we're running at them, and then they're driving past us. I'd much rather see our girls invite them to take a shot. If they make it, okay, great. Make them make that first one. Instead, we're giving up some easy twos in the process.
Yeah, letting them penetrate and kick on us. Doan stepped on the end line, by the way, on that one. Come and try to trap Miles, and she gives it up quickly. Skuvenek dribbles. Doan just kind of fell without any contact, hoping to draw a charge. Yeah. It's good to want to draw a charge, but make sure the contact's there.
Yes, that was, from our angle, we could see that there was no contact.
She was anticipating it, though, as Page reaches in. Doan draws the foul. It's Page's second. No one really in foul trouble right now for either team. There's a few players with two.
I think Bradley just checked out for Bixby with four.
Okay.
She's a rare one. It's a good,
I think
strong
when she
move
was
right
out,
there.
I think Hendricks, picked up her slack. Yeah. Third foul right there on Stout. So Givens is going to go to the line and shoot a pair.
Good to see her go to the bucket strong like that.
Yeah. Can't hit that one. Givens 61%. Right now, I think the Lady Tigers are shooting less than 50% on the night.
If there are any young players out there listening, get on that free throw line and stay there, kids. If you can make a free throw, coach will put you in the game.
That's right.
We don't need and ones. And
for how many, if you're going to shoot a lot of threes, shoot the same amount of free throws.
Absolutely.
Good offensive rebound. Givens puts that one away. Timeout, Bixby. We'll take 30-second timeout right along with them on Arrow Vision Lady Tiger basketball.
Happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MatthewsFordBA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic price that matched what I saw online. Click, shop, drive at MatthewsFordBA.com, only in Broken Arrow.
All right, 46-29, Lady Tigers trailing the Bixby Spartans. And we talked about how important wins are for momentum, but also for regional seeding. And this is going to do a lot for Bixby. If they can hang on, they might be able to jump on up there into the, especially with that win over Union, move up a couple of spots and improve their seed. Right now, I have Bixby playing Ponca City in first round of regionals. They're going to go whoever it is. I have them as like the 8 or 9 team playing Ponca City, and they're going to be going to play at Shawnee. Shawnee is undefeated. There we go, gets a charge that time around. So wipe that bucket off. That time there was contact and she did fall.
Yeah, she practiced once before. She got it down.
Learned how to fall the first time, got it right the second time. Duffy's going to penetrate. Going to kick back out to Givens. Givens from the three-pointer in the corner. Doesn't go. Harding with the rebound. She's grabbed. No foul call. The ball's going to go out of bounds. Oh, I thought it was out. What? Battle down low. What is it? We got a timeout, Bixby. Ooh, that was tough. I thought right here we're going to keep it here. But it looked like I thought she got whacked on the arm pretty good. Harding did when she had the basketball.
Yeah, I think might have missed that one. Still yet, hustle play on Bixby's part and went and got that ball.
And it is all about angles, and I tell you what, I think we've got 3 good officials here tonight. I want to say this guy's doing a good job.
Yeah,
every time I've seen them, they're 3 of the best.
Oh yeah, they're solid, and we haven't been doing a lot of complaining tonight, and that's always a good thing.
Yeah, because Ricksman, he'll tee us up from there. We're not careful. I talked to the guys beforehand and said, hey, get us, trying to work. Said, I'll say only good things about you as long as, help us out and get the Lady Tigers a win. They didn't respond either way. So
yeah, they want to stay as impartial as they can.
No, they're a good job. That was not a conversation we had.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. So, nice little screen there. And there's a little pick and roll game. I'm telling you what, that was impressive. Harding going to Skuvanek on the pick and roll. Wow. NBA old school type stuff.
Says a little bit of Robert Parrish, Larry Bird right there, maybe. Kevin McHale.
Somebody.
Goodness,
man, you don't see that a lot in high school, do you? The pick and roll. That was well done, well executed, but they haven't scored out of it, missing the shot and missed the first free throw. So hopefully the Tigers can get the ball here with no points given up. Well, there's one. Harding ahead. Here comes Duffy. She's going to drive and gets shut off by Hendricks. Maintains her dribble. Doing in 3 points. She walked. Yeah.
That was the right call. Not that we like it. But
no, just happy feet down there. Is going to pull it out. No reason to be in a hurry with an 18-point lead. Little crossover dribble a couple of times. Skuvanek for 3, short. Ooh, there's a collision down there on the floor. Let's see. Going to be a tie ball. Going to go the Lady Tigers' way. Big collision. It's still no really clean rebounds. Not a lot of it for the Lady Tigers.
I'm just shaking my head, Steve. That ball was a long shot, which oftentimes equates to a long rebound, and it did. And that ball bounced twice, almost to the 3-point line before the first person got there.
Harding can't get it. Harding gets the rebound on the Hines miss. It's going to be a jump ball. That one's tied up as Harding was going ahead to try to score.
Just not sure what that delay is for our girls. They're again, looking down there, they had bodies on bodies. The block out part was good, but then you've got to release. There's a timing factor in there. There's no magic time, but when that ball comes off and you see it, you just got to go get it.
Hendricks grabs that loose ball and saves a turnover for the Spartans. Yeah, it's almost like just a little half a step late tonight for some reason. Hendricks travels. That was caused by Doohan, who stepped up. Second half arriving fans. So Coach Doohan's upset about something. Let's see who he's upset with, because he's got Kamaya Cowan off the bench. Duffy with a steal of a bad pass. See if she takes it all the way. Gets it slapped out of her hands.
Oh, back to look inside.
Whew. Hey, we'll take the three-pointer.
We'll
Adams goes and picks up the loose ball and then gives that up to Hines. Boy, he's Coach Duty's getting onto a couple of them down here. I spoke with him earlier, and he was talking about how his girls are unique, and that they seem to wait for him to jump on him before they really start playing.
Yeah, this is a time of year when coaches know that the girls know what to do, and he expects it.
Didn't like that camera switch there, did I? Our director. I'm fighting a cold, if you can't tell. I was getting ready to try to take care of myself. Unfortunately, we had a monitor down here. As, I was getting ready to administer some first aid and was captured. But Nolan Couch, our director there, switched cameras before I took care of my runny nose. Now, in all fairness, Mick, I did warn you tonight before you got here that you may have to cover for me, depending on how bad things get. Well, I really don't need any help embarrassing myself. I can do that pretty much on my own, but appreciate Mr. Couch changing that camera shot, or me seeing it just in the time before we were waiting to see what happens. Some of us always have an off night, but someone's always there to take you away. That one gets slapped away. You know, even though things aren't working out and it seems we're moving a little slow, it's still, these girls play so hard.
Yeah. One of the most impressive things about our team this year is how hard they play from the opening tip-off to the last whistle.
Hines with the steal on that inbounds pass. It's going to go up under the arm of Skovanec and around the arm of King, and she scores. So Lady Tigers cutting in a little bit. Page is going to take it, handle herself, gives it back to King, and kicks it back to Miles. So, you know, it helps a lot when you have a 6-foot kid that can just take the ball down the court for you.
Yep. Other than just a player or two, Bixby's got good size, and they all handle the ball really well.
Skovanec had missed that three. She's missed all of them short. Hines with a deep one. She got it. That was not short. Maybe Kirsten Hines find a little rhythm. Just get her the ball a little bit more. Hendricks going to try a little Euro step and rebound there for Givens. Somebody's got to go back and get the ball.
Bucket right here, cuts it under 10, Steve.
And Adams throws it right into the face of a Lady Spartan. She's got it under control and could have got it down to Harding on the baseline, but just penetrated too deep. I think that's the second time she's penetrated too deep and found herself caught in no girls land.
Yeah, she jumped, and every coach will tell you don't jump to pass
there's
like
a double
that.
dribble right there, yeah. Good play by Cowan. She did not look like she was coming up on Miles, and then she bluffed to come up, and Miles double dribbled. She didn't think she did, but she definitely did. So with the little roll inbounds, Duffy's going to pick it up when he gets to half court. Got a little bit of pass, and she loses the handle on it. Oh, my goodness. 3 straight turnovers, and that looked like a walk, and she got away with it. It was Bradley. Bradley gets the basketball back, penetrates, and misses at the buzzer. It's a 10-point game going into the fourth quarter, 47-37. Lady Tigers have a life. We'll be back on AeroVision after this.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at getstjohncare.com.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with scoliosis and that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. He was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
All right, maybe we cut it to 10. Nice little run there late. A couple of turnovers, maybe kept us from cutting it to 6 or 8. But we're back in this basketball game, and now get a little pressure on them and create some turnovers, and we can come out here with a win.
Yeah, that third quarter was a little scary. I think we got down by as many as 20, I remember. And yet we cut that in half, and 8 minutes to go.
And we get the basketball to start.
No reason why we can't quickly cut this down.
Kirsten Hines kind of heated up a little bit, got a couple of threes. Here comes Duffy to get things started. Sanders tries to go inside, doesn't get it up, but Harding gets the deflection. I'd like to see Harding get a little more aggressive offensively and get some points for us. Oh, and Duffy doesn't make the catch. She's looking to throw it before she caught it. Oh, and a travel, I think, going to be called, or is he going to call a foul? I thought he blew the whistle before the player even got there, as a matter of fact.
It was an awkward, long last step there.
Yeah.
I could have gone with a walk
I
as
thought
well.
I had to walk. I thought I heard a whistle, and then the play continued, and he said, oh, let's call a foul. Wow. Only the first, though, but that does put Bixby on the line.
Kind of been our evening, though. Uncharacteristic little goofs here and there. Duffy to make a turnover right before the end of the quarter, and then the first one there. She's taking real good care of the ball tonight. I hate to see that happen right there in that situation.
Just when you're making a little cut, and it seems like cutting into the lead and doing some stuff, doing things right, and then all of a sudden just this little lapse of concentration or whatever it is, and it comes back to haunt you. What ahead to do, and she's going to throw on the floor, take it all the way. She gets fouled. She's going to shoot 2. That one was almost clean, but the referee behind her. Could that be the 5th? That's what my friend next to me is saying, and now she knows it is. So Bradley's going to go to the bench, and I think Hendricks is going to come in. I don't really think there's much of a drop-off there on this.
No.
Maybe some shooting stuff, maybe, but that'd be about it. Hendricks has done a good job handling the ball tonight. Both those kids are only sophomores, so we're going to see them for a couple more years.
Yeah, they've had a couple sophomores tonight that have played really well. Good solid ball, good shooters.
Doohan hits a big bucket there, free throw, I mean. So, all right, here's a chance, Mick. Get it under that double digit. Can't do it. Oh, nice hustle. Doohan gets her own rebound. Gets it again and gets it stripped away by Page. Oh. Good hustle in there by a few Lady Tigers, knocking that ball around and keeping it alive and giving us a second chance. Hendricks, a long 3, and she got it. Well, scratch what I said about maybe losing a little bit on the shooting side.
Yeah, way to go, Steve.
The Hendricks family must have heard me and said, hey, our kid can shoot. Hines, that one's too far. Boy, yeah. Doohan was just grabbing there. Grabbed everything but the basketball. I'll call for the foul.
Been trying to prevent herself from falling backwards there, just holding on.
Third foul. Spartans will be in the bonus. No, let's see. No, I take it back. What are their fouls? Nope. One more to go after this one. Good hands by Adams. Good pass to Doohan. She's going to get a chance at a three-point play. Well done on the defensive end by Michaela Adams, and a nice find. Doohan cut to the basket and making it happen. Here we got a replay. There it is. There's the grab after the deflection. Perfect pass. Doohan concentrates and scores. They go to a break, and we need to see more like that, Mick, at this timeout.
Yeah, she was just in a good spot, but she had active hands, and that's a big part of it.
And she finished the play. She made the pass, what she needed to, doing with the hard cut, and Doohan scored. Now a chance to make a three-pointer. Cut that lead back to 10. It's 51-40. But you look at it, the Lady Tigers, you're hoping to get a win here, and then they've got to go to Jinx, which is going to be a tough one for them. Jinx comes in as one of the, number 8 seed or 9 seed, but they're a pretty good team, and so they're gonna play Jinx. They go to Sand Springs on Friday, and then Lady Tigers play Sand Springs on Friday, then turn around and play Union on Saturday in the BOK Classic, the showcase.
6A doesn't get real easy.
Not the Frontier Valley Conference anyway.
Not for our side.
The Tigers, boys and girls, are 2-0 and this is the 4th annual conference. The girls beat Union in the first year they played by about 30. That's when Tori Thompson was here. That was that undefeated team that made a roll, 28-0. And then the boys with Josh Holliday, who was named the MVP of the showcase. They defeated the Shake Milton's Owasso team, and that was a big win back then. So let's hope that on Saturday the Lady Tigers can put it together and get a win down there. And there's a three-point play for Milton, and the Lady Tigers are going to set up their press. Trap in the corner. I'm impressed with most of the play for Hannah Doohan tonight. She stepped up and really been a big addition on the boards. Doesn't go there. Battle on the rebounds. Going to call a jump ball, and that's going to go to the visitors.
Yeah, Steve, I think this is my 8th year in BA. 8 years of watching some really, really good girls basketball here. Our girls might be in the best shape of any of the teams we've ever had. Our girls aren't over there bent over, huffing and puffing, and they do nothing but get up and down the floor all night long.
Oh, and spinning that one in off the glass was Savannah Stout. Whoa. Almost a steal by Hendricks, but she stepped out of bounds and knocked Adams down. Doohan wants to take a three, and she got it. Hannah Doohan. So she is really stepping up tonight for the Lady Tigers, and it's a 9-point game.
Finally, single digits, 6 minutes. Come on, girls.
Hendricks loses that to Givens. Here comes Duffy. Kelsey's going to push. She's going to stop at the top of the key and take a shot. Can't get it. Oh, just off the hands of Givens. Couldn't rebound, and here comes Miles for the Spartans, and then she's going to stop it there just as she crosses half court. Bixby's just looking for long possessions and few possessions. I figure they're at their best if they can just slow the game down and not give too many possessions to the other team, and that's what they're doing right now.
They're looks like almost like a version of a four corners. If we're not going to take any difficult shots, we want layups only.
Givens with another rebound. Adams almost loses a handle on it. Jump ball. And that's the going left, that she was on the right side of the court, just couldn't put it down there with the right hand and take that layup.
Yeah, it's one of the downfalls of getting in a hurry. You turn and want to get up the floor so quick, and you forget to look And that girl was right in front of her, and she mishandled the ball, and they got the jump ball out of it.
Hardy Childs challenging Miles out front. Spartans getting like the travel. Yes, it was. So a turnover. So another chance for the Tigers to cut into this lead. Starting 5 for the Lady Tigers are on the court. Harding underneath with the left, and she gets it. Nice find by Givens. Good entry pass from the elbow.
A few minutes ago, you mentioned you'd like to see her get more involved. And
they dialed something up for her, didn't they?
Finally got it. Look at here.
Oh, Duffy from behind with a steal. She's going to have Hines across the way if she sees her. Duffy's going to go up. Ball's going to be knocked away. Boy, had Hines lining up for the three-pointer, just was a little behind her, so the peripheral, she couldn't see her.
Yep.
You know, when she becomes a mom, she'll be able to see her because she has eyes in the back of her head, right?
Absolutely.
That doesn't happen until you have a child.
Oh, nice find.
Nice find, and Givens is fouled. Looks like she may have hurt her knee a little bit. She's grabbing at it. Got a little limp there, her right knee with the black brace on it.
Tell
Black
you what,
and green.
one of the bad things about Duffy being such a great passer is if you're not paying attention, she's going to throw one to you that if you're not looking for it, might hit you upside the head. I don't think there were a lot of people looking for that right there, but what a great pass by Duffy.
Denham Sanders checks in. Hines is going to come and get a quick blow. It won't be very long, I don't think. Nope. Going to have a violation. Looks like Givens crossed the line a little early, but she had missed it anyway. So an opportunity there of cutting the lead by 2 more points goes awry. And that's going to be turned over by the Spartans. Eskonvik threw it over the head of Miles. Hines back in. Sanders is going to check back out. I told you it wasn't going to be very long.
Yeah,
all of 6 seconds maybe on the clock.
BA staff is playing the offense, defense.
Hines.
Swap.
Oh, Duffy rebound. Puts it on the floor.
Oh,
floats it up there, can't get it. Rebound goes to Stout. She's being harassed by 3 Tigers. Miles is going to push for the Spartans and kick off to the corner. Skuvenek's going to bring it out. Stout now at the top, going to put it on the floor against Givens, going to go back door. Oh, and Hines is going to get called for the foul. Nice backdoor pass, help from Hines got over, but apparently she must have hit Sydney Page on the arm.
And we'll take that foul. She was going to have a nice, easy layup.
That one was mostly down and then came out. I saw a lot of ball below the rim before it popped out that last time. Thank goodness. Here comes Dewan getting ready to check back in. I was kind of hoping she didn't get it going right away because that would have been a miss, but that's okay. Getting her on the floor. Adams is going to come and have a seat. That could be the final substitution for the Lady Tigers tonight. Givens with the basketball. Harding almost lost it, got it back. Puts it on the floor in traffic and loses it. Gonna have a jump ball, it's gonna be broken arrow away. Harding tried to force a little bit too much right there. Actually timeout before the jump ball was called. I'm hoping.
Yes, Coach Dooney got that called from the bench there. Nice alert play on his part.
30-second variety, he has 3 left. The Spartans have only 2. And who would have thought that 6 minutes ago of game time, we'd been talking about needing timeouts towards the end of this ball game.
That's right. Our girls taking advantage of Bixby. I'm not sure if they're slowing it down on purpose or not, but they aren't being as aggressive, and they haven't put up as many points, and our girls haven't slowed down.
Yeah, down by 18 at one point in the third quarter, and right now it's 54-46, so trim 10 points off of that. The Lady Tigers, plenty of time, 3:44 left.
Yep. No, football's just about over, but you hear a lot of people complain about coaches that slow things down and go to that old prevent defense kind of a thing, and it's almost like Bixby may have tried that and kind of got out of their rhythm because they were playing really well early.
They wanted to run a little screen for Hines, but Bixby was ready for it. on the set. Givens going to penetrate. Goes up, can't get it. Doing there. Shot is blocked. It goes out of bounds. Nice play by Sydney Page to jump back in defensively and keep doing from getting that shot up cleanly.
Yep, great hustle on Duan's part. Not a bad effort by Givens. Nice.
Hines for three. Doesn't get anything doing. Gets the rebound. She gets grabbed. Oh, I thought it was going to go in. Chance for a three-point play, but she can hit both free throws here and cut the lead to half a dozen.
Tell you what, every time we turn around, we're mentioning her name. Just cleaning things up.
9 points for doing tonight. I bet she can get it. I'm almost going to say, unofficially, that could be a double-double right there.
Oh,
I would almost think that she's got to have at least 10 boards.
I think so. Every time we turn around, she's picking up a loose ball and rebounding traffic.
Little defensive offensive switch here as Adams and Sanders check in. She gets both them. That's her 11th point. And she is tied with Hines for team high. Who would have thought that from early in the season when Duan was used sparingly off the bench? Oh, Sanders was eyeing it, and we were eyeing it going right to her. 6-point game. Spartans really trying to slow the tempo down right now. Boy, I thought Harding could have maybe jumped in there and got that one stolen away. They like that dribble and penetration and switch. There's a little shot, doesn't go. Who's got the rebound? The Tigers do. Sanders is going to give it up to Harding. Harding is going to run the show. Goes to Sanders. Timeout because he wants to get his offensive players back in. And doesn't surprise you that Kamaya Cowan is going to be one of them.
Yeah, I looked, when we got that rebound, I looked up to see how many timeouts we had, wondering is he willing to take one right here.
You know, it's a 1 minute break we've got, but let's talk about what we're going to see. And I like that he's brought Cowan in because he's going to obviously run a play to try to get her something on the block, I would think.
Oh,
or use her as a decoy.
Well, he's drawing something up right now. He's got something planned, whether it's an easy shot inside, an open three for Hines or one of the other, Duffy, one of the other shooters. He'll do his best to get a good look at the bucket because if we can cut this to 4, maybe 3 right here. This last 2 minutes is going to be really fun.
That's right. We got 2 minutes and change to play, and 2:40, and so plenty of time with the 6-point game. You know, that's 2 buckets by Kirsten Hines, and the game's tied up.
Yep.
So it's back into something that we didn't anticipate. I mean, we expected it to be like this when we came into tonight, but the way it started trending, and by the middle of the third quarter, it was like doomsday was upon us.
Oh yeah, Bixby was in total control for 3 quarters, and then we both saw it. They've kind of done that dribble drive. I think I mentioned 4 corners earlier. It's not the true hold the ball, but they're not anxious to go score, and it's kind of hurt them right here.
And one thing this team has done this year is come back from big deficits. They did that against Pryor and won, and Pryor is a good basketball team. Track it down, Kamaya. Oh, Duffy just threw it away. I think he's the one that Kamaya, you've got to roll a little bit with it. Here comes the defensive change. He didn't get it in time. Lost possession for the Lady Tigers that time. Hate to see that. Going to try to trap the basketball.
Nice.
They got hands on it. Duffy can get it.
Go.
Got to push it. She's going to take it on in and leaves it short. Oh, nice rebound there by Givens, and she gets fouled. It's either going to be Givens or Duffy. They got fouled on the over the back. That's going to put somebody at the line with a 1-and-1. Is that a technical foul?
No, it's her fifth.
Fifth personal foul. So another one going out. So Stout is fouled out. Bradley is fouled out.
9th team foul. We'll be getting 2 shots from here on in.
This one's 1-and-1. Givens has got to hit this. Their last 1-and-1 attempt, she missed both of them. Let's hope that's that reverse jinx.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get it.
Oh, she double pivoted.
Yep, Sanders was in there, and they got maybe an easy one. Dadgummit, back to an 8-point lead. It's a little breakaway on a loose ball down there, and Duffy's fouled. Now it's going to be 2 shots. Way to force the action and draw the foul, Kelsey Duffy. Timeout Titans. Spartans. Titans is somebody else. Timeout Spartans. We'll take a timeout right here. This is Lady Tiger basketball on AeroVision.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy, and every time you use your school pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at getstjohncare.com.
Missed free throws, Mick, but let's see if we can correct that right now with Kelsey Duffy at the line.
Yeah, they are absolutely free. And not too many people turn down free stuff. We've got to take advantage of that.
Yeah, I've missed too many tonight, and you know, you don't know if it's everybody's going to miss free throws, but I think we could have at least hit 70%.
Right.
It would be much closer, obviously. I'm not sure if it'd be tied up, but it'd be close.
Yeah.
Duffy gets them both. 6-point game. Lady Tigers, of course, are going to pressure. Just don't get back too deep. Miles gets out of it. No trap there. I thought Sanders maybe was supposed to slide over. She did not.
Well, there
she
we
gets
go.
a steal. Grab it. Oh, she did save it. Duffy with the basketball.
Nice.
Harding's going to have a chance for three. On its way. She got it. Canisius Harding with three. Timeout at the Lady Tiger bench. And wow, that's big time right there. They're back in this ball game, to say the least. 56-53.
3 or 4 girls made that happen right there. We had a good trap. Forced an errant pass that Sanders did a great job. Earlier tonight, I was watching. She was almost in position to steal passes, but one step can make a difference. And she was in the right spot that time, got a hand on it, saved it from going out of bounds.
It looked closer over here. From our angle, we cannot see the sideline, kind of blocked by the scores table because we're up top. And I thought it was out of bounds, but it wasn't.
Yep. And then Duffy picks it up, and you think someone that is that kind of a scorer might just take it on the end, try to draw a foul, get a layup, but she found Harding over there wide open on the backside, and she got her feet set. Great shot.
Proved to be the right play. Harding gets her 11th, 12th, and 13th point tonight to lead the Tiger scorers, and it's turned into a dandy one right now. As we've said, several times in the third quarter, we didn't think it was going to shape out like this, but we thought it was going to be like this when everything started out, and it has turned in to not be disappointing so far with the way the Lady Tigers have rallied and gotten back in this basketball game.
Yeah, I think if you looked at the length of the game, first 3 quarters flew by.
Yeah.
In record time. And things got close. Fouls. Bixby has just been fouling like crazy. Lots of free throws, lots of timeouts and turnovers and things. Our girls are hanging tough, though.
Duffy's going to pressure.
There's a
Skuvanek. Oh, Adams is almost there. I don't think Bixby's going to shoot, though.
They don't need to, but boy, they haven't shown that they have taken very good care of the last few possessions.
Yeah, it's not a time they have to foul yet. I think just pressure. I'm just going to reach in. I think there's going to be a foul. I don't know if that's what Coach Dooney wanted, but it's going to send Sydney Page. No, it's just he probably did want to foul because we're still a ways away from being in the bonus.
Absolutely, we got to chip away at that, get it down to 1-on-1 status if that's what we're going to need to do the last few possessions.
Givens is in for
Hines.
Get her. And there's going to be another foul, and that's another give up to get it close to the 1-and-1. All right, the next foul will be in the bonus for the Spartans. Givens only her second. There's a good chance to trap right there. And Kelsey Duffy's gonna help up Darian Miles. Miles is gonna go to the line. And I don't know if that's the way she shoots threes. I don't know if that's who you want to put on the line right now.
Yeah, she hit a couple earlier tonight that I don't think either one of them hit the rim. I was afraid when we went after her we might accidentally foul her, and we did.
Yeah, there are others you might choose to go after. She got that one, but it was iffy. It barely climbed over.
This is where we throw out a stat that this is her she's made 99 in a row.
Yeah.
This will be a new Bixby record.
She's the one you want to have on the line for the Spartans. He never misses in this situation.
God.
Oh, didn't work, did it? We tried as much as you could. You can't do much more than that than trying to jinx a player.
I see why you stay away from the casinos.
What are casinos? Hines for three. Oh, back iron doesn't go. And Duffy's going to get called for a nitpicky one right there.
Yeah, and again, not
or
the person.
Doing, I think, with a foul.
Not the person. We've got to be smarter.
Yep. It's a good look. Good look for Kirsten, but just a little off, maybe rushed a little bit because that was kind of a bad miss, and you don't see that from her.
Yeah.
There we go. Givens with the rebound. So that was risky. Boy.
We got so caught up in running down the floor that we forgot to watch the ball, which almost hit her in the back of the head.
All we saw were white jerseys, and we didn't know there was another blue one standing down there too, though. Oh, Hines didn't even look at that one. She had a shot from the corner.
Yep.
Duffy penetrates off the glass, too hard. Givens battles for the rebound, and they're going to call her over the back. Wow.
Good look there. But I agree, they had a play called.
Yeah.
And Coach, I know what Coach Dooney will say later is that, yes, we'll run a play, but we don't turn down a good shooter wide open to make the pass to the next girl.
Duffy got in the spot after she was given the ball. Oh, and they did. Yep, they're going to wave it off. They're going to give her another chance because Duffy got into the lane too late. Mental error gives a shooter a second chance at the 1-and-1.
You know, in a tight ball game, a couple mental mistakes like that. Mistake of fouling one of the better free throw shooters earlier.
Maybe in her defense, whenever the ball was going to the shooter, she may have been inside the arc. So not sure about that. That was a close one.
Should have already been there though.
Yeah, that's a killer play right there.
Yeah, for a girl who started probably every game this season, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Oh, and then we can't make a catch. It's almost like things have regressed back to what they were in the third quarter with the Lady Tigers. They were right there, and now it's the mountain is really steep.
Yep, that minute 20 timeout, we had good energy. We weren't able to stick with them after those few possessions after that. You can tell we've lost our confidence.
Doon got her hand on it, and she's going to go ahead and foul Moriarty. That may have been a better choice of who to foul rather than Darian Miles. But at this point, 31 seconds to go.
Yeah. You don't want to foul the girl that's made 3 out of 4. Or the girl that made the last 2.
And you want to make sure you make up your mind whether you're going to be in the lane or not. And Michaela Cowan finally gets in.
Those little details.
Well, all right. So we spoke too soon. This young lady hits it. All but iced it. It's gone to 8, so it's going to take 3 buckets, and they're going to say coming across the lane too soon was Sanders, but it didn't matter because the shot went in. Hines going to take a long 3, and she got it. That's why you want Kirsten Hines, whatever the inbounds play is, if she catches the ball, she turns and looks to shoot. Hines fouls.
Situation like that, you got to go for the steal first.
Right.
Because you might get lucky and get one versus the immediate foul.
And fouling.
Yeah.
Reach in and grab the basketball, and if you get a little bit of arm, so be it.
Hey, we all know that officials will miss one once in a while.
And there's a missed free throw, so that'll help. 5-point game. It's another miss, and okay, let's get a quick three, see if there's enough time to make it happen. Hines puts it up. She got fouled on that. That was almost a chance for a three-point play if she would have hit it. 2 free throws now for Kirsten. Going to be a tough one to swallow, I think, for the Lady Tigers after they battled back into it and then just didn't do the right things at the end. Too many, a couple of mental errors.
Yeah,
kind of got in the way.
And to have fought back so well, made it interesting here at the end. That part is good. Yeah, they can build off that, but this time of year, you're running out of opportunities.
So they're going to go ahead and foul again. I don't know if they can get enough shots up to.
Well, with the one timeout, we need a miss, a three, and a quick timeout.
Yeah, but getting the shot up and in 7 seconds.
Yeah.
And then still have enough time to time out and get another shot up.
Yeah.
And then if this one goes in, it's all irrelevant.
Yep.
And there is, so Lady Tigers are going to fall to 8-10 on the season. It's just a matter of what the final score is going to be. Hines' shot is blocked. Spartans Miles appropriately with the rebound as she kind of put things away with her first set of free throws. They lose it 64-57. And what that may really is going to impact is the regional seedings, I think. Whenever they come out, could be a little tougher draw
Absolutely.
for the Tigers. But it's going to be tough enough probably if they have to play Mustang or then Sand Springs they play this Friday.
Yeah, one way or the other, you got to win this time of year.
All right, so Friday, Lady Tigers are in Sand Springs. Saturday, it's the high school hoops showcase at the BOK. They play 3 o'clock against the Union Redskins. Lady Tigers take this one on the chin, 64-57 to the number 18 Bixby Spartans. So for Mickey Replogle, the rest of our AeroVision crew, this is Steve Cowan saying so long for just a while. We'll be seeing you back here with the boys action in about 15 minutes.
And we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with scoliosis, and that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. He was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy, and every time you use your school pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
Tiger Threads is your one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, current student, or proud alum, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to a whole new level with apparel and spirit accessories. Tiger Threads is located inside the front entrance of Broken Arrow High School and is open Monday through Friday. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and visit us online at batigerthreads.com.
Happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MatthewsFordBA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic price that matched what I saw online. Click, shop, drive at MatthewsFordBA.com, only in Broken Arrow.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at getstjohncare.com.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with scoliosis and that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. He was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy, and every time you use your school pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
Tiger Threads is your one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, current student, or proud alum, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to a whole new level with apparel and spirit accessories. Tiger Threads is located inside the front entrance of Broken Arrow High School and is open Monday through Friday. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and visit us online at batigerthreads.com.
Happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MatthewsFordBA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic price that matched what I saw online. Click, shop, drive at MatthewsFordBA.com, only in Broken Arrow.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at getstjohncare.com.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with with scoliosis and that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. He was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy, and every time you use your school pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
Tiger Threads is your one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, current student, or proud alum, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to a whole new level with apparel and spirit accessories. Tiger Threads is located inside the front entrance of Broken Arrow High School and is open Monday through Friday. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and visit us online at batigerthreads.com.
Happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MatthewsFordVA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic price that matched what I saw online. Click, shop, drive at MatthewsFordVA.com, only in Broken Arrow.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at getstjohncare.com.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with scoliosis and that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. He was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy, and every time you use your school pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
Tiger Threads is your one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, current student, or proud alum, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to a whole new level with apparel and spirit accessories. Tiger Threads is located inside the front entrance of Broken Arrow High School and is open Monday through Friday. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and visit us online at batigerthreads.com.
Happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MatthewsFordVA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic price that matched what I saw online. Click, shop, drive at MatthewsFordVA.com, only in Broken Arrow.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at getstjohncare.com.
All right, welcome into Tiger basketball here on Arrow Vision. Mickey Replogo along with me, Steve Cowan, and we're getting ready for our national anthem. So we'll take a timeout for that right now. That was junior Rachel Gillum with the national anthem. Great job there. And as I said, this is Steve Count along with Mickey Replogo to my right. And Mick, the Tigers are a little short-handed tonight. Unfortunately, they're short-handed on the big side as both Mike Sticka and Quentin Contevian Cherry are both injured tonight, not going to be suiting up for the Tigers. Suffered some injuries in their last basketball game, so that's going to hurt, especially on the when it comes to hitting the glass.
Yeah, those guys, especially Stick, has been solid all season long, not making opponents' shots in the rebounding easy for them on our defensive end, and then offensively, I don't know what his shooting percentage is right now, but I know at the beginning of the year he was lighting it up.
He is around 60%, I believe.
Yeah, he was does such a great job in there for us. So yeah, we'll have to look to some of the other notables to step in and pick up their slack tonight.
Yeah, with Stick, we're missing almost 8 points. Second leading scorer. Shooting field goal percentage, 34 of, I can't even hardly read this, so small. But he's a leading rebounder at 5.2. Actually, though, Cherry is averaging 5.5 and scoring 6 points a game. So you're looking at from the two of them, you're looking at almost 14 points and 11 rebounds. So that's a lot of making up for that the Tigers and Coach Bo Wallace are going to have to do tonight.
Yeah, one of the things that might help us out tonight is Bixby is just as sophomore and freshman loaded as we are.
They are only 2-14 coming in, whereas your Tigers come in on the night at 6-10. We're getting ready to tip, and Bixby controls it. They get an offensive rebound. Looks like kind of starting the way the girls' game goes with a couple with an offensive rebound there, but then pulled down. McGurdy's going. There's a hard pass inside that kind of goes awry as Simon Blair threw it a little bit past Talley. Tigers are going with McGurdy, Blair, Talley, our lone and two seniors. Oh, and there's a three-pointer for Brendan Breezy for the Spartans.
Yeah, they got a little fortunate there. There was a tremendous push-off. Knocked
by Breezy.
Yeah.
Interesting to see how the Tigers play this game because the bench is going to be pretty short. Double team there on Logan Dolan, who's one of the seniors, and Arthur for three. Can't get it, and he was hot the other night in a game that was impressive. He scored 19 in that one for a season and career high. That's Braden Weaver with the basketball, and then it goes over to Connor Loney. On the floor was Breezy. They try to dump it inside and stripped away by Dolan as Kreitz had it knocked out of his hand. Devin Kreitz.
That's great help by Dolan right there. We got beat on the lob pass in, and luckily he came over quickly to help out knock that ball free.
Dolan, an outside player, but with the way the injury bug has hit the Tigers right now, he's going to be an inside guy at 6'4", 6'5". Penetration, a little scoop, doesn't go. Rebound, and he traveled. Doing it all right there on that possession was Xavier Glenn, and nothing went right for him. Missed the shot, got the rebound, but then traveled. Here comes McGurdy with the basketball. Going to drive towards Dolan, sitting him on the other way. They're going to hopefully get a screen, free him up for a three. He puts it on the floor, but he stepped on the sideline and turned it over.
Played with a kid once that the basketball court wasn't wide enough like that. The defense would push out and he'd just keep going further out.
I think it should be like golf. There should be no out of bounds.
Make things interesting for the clock and cheerleaders if there weren't.
That one goes off the hands of a couple of Spartans and right in the hands of Simon Blair, and they're going to spin it.
Nice.
Ahead to Arthur, and he hits it.
Nice
so
pass,
Dolan finds his shooting mate. Tigers are down by one.
Reminded me of Duffy from the girls' game.
There you go.
Threading the needle, like that. Way to look up.
Spartans can't catch it. That's Connor Loney. The ball goes right through his hands. Arthur. Top of the key is Talley. Spins it around to Dolan. Comes back McGurdy. Arthur's going to take a three, and he got it. Didn't need a lot of space. He got that one away pretty quick.
We turned down an open cutter to reverse it and get that open three. It's nice to have good options like that.
It is. I was wondering why every time I was clearing the pickup games in the lane, it'd always be reversed around and go to you on the three-point line. And now I know. Go to the better option. Rep logo for three or Cowan on a layup. Let's take the three-point shot. Oh, nice save right there. The Tigers going to get it back? No.
Oh, nice
Talley almost comes with a reach-in steal. 12-footer doesn't go for the Spartans. Offensive rebound, another offensive rebound, another chance, and that one's going to go down. Xavier Glenn puts that one in, and then we're all tied up. McGrady wants to go baseline. He's turned the other way. Arthur May got away with a walk, gives it into Blair. Back to him. Arthur's going to take a deep one. Doesn't go. Blair had the rebound in the inside position, but the ball bounced on that long three over his head. Here come the Spartans. Penetrating. McGurdy's going to get called with a foul. It's going to be on the floor. No bucket for Braden Weaver, but good work on his part of trying to get to the hole. Blair's going to check out, and Jared Barnes is going to check in for the Tigers.
Little 2-3 zone by the Tigers here. Good help, Jared. Good.
Kreitz is going to be called for the offensive foul, and I remember a couple of games ago he took like 3 of those in the first quarter, and he got another one. I don't think there's any doubt. I mean, we can't see the stat, but there's no doubt who's going to lead this team in charges taken.
Yep. Sure his parents are a little worried at all the bumps and bruises he ends up with.
Spartans are just missing some layups, and it went off. Oh, they just can't get the handle on those being the Tigers. Spartans are getting a couple of chances every time down here, but can't convert enough of them, thank goodness. Still tie ball game. Going to go with a foul on. Oh, what do we got? An illegal screen, maybe?
Yeah, Weaver came across and hit Jared Barnes. Looked more like a block in football than a pick in basketball right there.
Well, both these teams are state champions on the gridiron this season. Logan's going to drive. Nicely done by Dolan. He's transformed himself into more than just a three-point shooter, no doubt. Oh, we've got an injury down. Ooh, looks like it's probably got to be an ankle or something. Maybe not. You can't tell who that is.
He's behind the camera. I totally missed that one.
Yes, I didn't see it either. No, it's not Weaver. Could be Loney. No, it's not Loney. We're still speculating here. Okay, it's number 3, Brennan Breezy. So Breezy gets up and he walks it off. I think he'll be back a little bit later. He just that initial twist.
The way he was rolling around, I thought there was a body part laying somewhere.
Going inside again, going to kick it out. There's a travel. Weaver. So Weaver's turned it over twice in a row. That's benefited the Tigers. Got called for the offensive foul against Jared. Then when he ran into Jared Barnes and gave him the little shiver, 2-arm shiver, 4-arm shiver.
Yep.
And he walks.
I probably ought to get in my Larry Bird reference right there during the boys' game, since I did during the girls. But Weaver down here is a good example of somebody trying to do something too fast instead of doing it right. And Larry Bird was a master at that. That guy was not fast, not quick, but boy, he did things just right. Paid off for him.
I'd say. Oh, there's a nice find there. Sermon gets an easy one. That was done right.
That, yes, that was some backside defensive help on our part that did not happen.
It didn't materialize, did it? Dolan's left open. In and out. Rebound. Nice little putback.
Anthony
Allen. Getting some varsity time tonight early.
Nice.
Oh, Barnes hustles back. And picking up there, is that Nagy?
Yep.
Nagy's going to drive. I thought he was fouled. So did you. I'm thinking this one. Euro step doesn't go. Battling in on the basketball for the rebound, and Dolan comes away with a loose ball. Spins, goes behind the back, loses the handle on it. A case of trying to do too much, maybe?
Got a little too fast. Out of control for sure.
Lynn's going to pull up and goes off the glass. Little old school 8-foot jumper using the backboard.
Yeah, it's nice on his part. Logan made one of the best moves of the season right there, but then got going a little too quick.
Yep, then compounded it with trying to go behind the back. So you just need to pull up, maybe pop one. It's going to be a skip pass. It's going to be stolen. Here comes Kreitz. Arthur always goes behind the back, gets tricky and scores. Arthur tried to cut him off to no avail. Cody Nagy gives some hand signals. Tigers on the short end right now, 11-9. Jared Barnes from the elbow, short. Jump ball is going to go the Tigers' way. Well done in there by Anthony Allen to get in position on the offensive side. Arthur's going to have a seat. Weaver slaps that one away and it goes out of bounds off the Spartan.
Yeah, they've got Anthony Allen listed at 6'3". But boy, he's got some long arms. I know he plays bigger than that. Came in handy on that offensive rebound down there.
Most definitely. Well, they had him inside, didn't go to him.
Oh.
Now he puts it on the floor, loses the handle. Spartans want Weaver in the corner. They get him. He makes it. So there's a couple of early miscues by Weaver, one on an offensive foul, and then just a turnover has have come back to a late heave. Isn't going to count. It's 14-9. Thanks to Weaver for the Spartans, and they lead it here on Aerovision. We'll be back in a minute.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with scoliosis and that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. He was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy, and every time you use your school pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
Thanks for being back with us here on Aerovision for Tiger basketball. Tigers trailing at 14-9 as we go into the second quarter, and just a few lapses there for the Tigers allow the Spartans to take that lead, Nick.
Yeah, it was not the cleanest first quarter of our season. Mistakes here and there. Bixby took advantage of a few of those, made some tough shots, competed hard.
There's a tough shot right there for Xavier Glenn, going over two Tigers to score that one from the baseline. Almost looked like he's even behind the backboard.
Yeah, he's got a good game for a sophomore.
McGurdy's going to penetrate, and he's going to be fouled in there, and that foul is on, looks like Connor Shifley.
Also a good game for a sophomore right there on our,
side. You know, I think we could say that a lot tonight, couldn't we?
Yeah.
About either team.
Probably need to stop referencing their age at this point. They are almost through their first season here. They should be playing a lot like juniors at this point, especially our guys, as much as they've played this season.
McGurdy missed the first free throw. Gets the second one though. Tigers are now in double figures, 16-10. Little press. Zone press coming up. Oh, gets beat pretty quick. Oh, so the pass hits the bottom of the rim, and Tigers coming away with it. So running away from the basketball, Josh Sherman just reaches his hand out and happens to get a piece of it and slow down the Tiger break.
Oh, there he is. Nice find, Simon.
Can't do it. Oh, who's that foul on? Is that on us? No. Nope. Brendan Breezy.
And Breezy's back in after that earlier injury. Good to see him back.
We both thought it was a little more serious than it turned out being when it first happened. Dolan, quick release from the corner, doesn't get it. And I think Arthur's going to get called for a foul down there in the block, or no, it's going to go the other way. It's going to be a hooking foul, and that's the second in a row on Breezy. Boom, boom on Breezy. He's going to come to the bench as Connor Loney checks back in. Arthur's going to inbounds for the Tigers. Another one from the opposite corner, and fouling the three-point shooter was Brandon Weaver. Dolan makes good on the attempt, and he's going to go to the line and hopefully cut this thing to 2.
That was a long and intricate inbounds play. It came from this right side all the way to the left and all the way back to the right. Nice to see boys run that all the way through like that and to see it pay off.
That's one where you have 2 options because Arthur could have taken it on the other side. Battling for the rebound down there. Spartans coming away with it. Another one there from the about 8 feet away for Xavier Glenn. He's going to penetrate. He should have gone ahead and shot it. The dished off. Logan top of the key deep, too hard. Good rebound by Talley, can't score. Simon Blair, yes. So second chance opportunities are being the Tigers' way right now.
Good to see, missing our big men. We got some of those other big men stepping in, doing well.
We almost thought we had a double dribble there and a walk there.
Yes.
Just give me a whistle. That's all I want, just a whistle. Man. I'm going to bring one from home. Oh, nice block by Dolan. Glenn thought he had something. Dolan went up with him and surprised him a little bit.
Great defensive help right there by the Tigers.
Loney on the outside. Here comes Glenn again. They run a little screen. Tiger defense is just too good right now. Bixby's not getting any clean looks even after setting good screens. Backdoor cut, and scoring at that time was Sermon. So maybe caught the overplay just a little bit on the defensive side.
Took our eyes off our man and lost sight of him. He went backdoor on us and got us.
Arthur's got a chance from 3. Got it. I'm telling you what, you free up number 5 and number 10 wearing white, and good things are going to happen to the Tigers.
Yeah, we're getting good looks, good ball movement, a couple of skip passes. You don't see a lot of that, but it's good vision by our guards, getting the ball moved from one side of the court to the other, and guys just stepping up and hitting open shots.
Yeah, right now Logan Dolan has 6 and Ryan Arthur has 8. And Arthur's points, of course, coming from the outside. And Dolan showed as a free throw on that 4-point play, but he also scored on a nifty little layup inside earlier.
Right. You know, everyone knows we've got some outside shooters, and Dolan being the best of those. Arthur doing a great job here lately. You know, great offensive player. You're going to guard me out 20, 21 feet out. A good offensive player, get around you, take it to the bucket, go score. And Dolan did that once. We need more of that.
Yeah, Dolan's really had to fill a gap from last year's team. You know, he was mostly kind of come off the bench, score, played quite a bit, but even in his sophomore year, just a spot-up shooter. And he's really changed his game and adapted to being the leader that needs to be, playing well over 30 minutes a game now. And that happens when you come in as basically the only player with any experience off of a team that went to the state semifinal.
Yeah, and he's played that role beautifully this year. I don't know who in the world you'd give an MVP to, but he'd have to be right in the mix.
Well, it's the only, there's a three-pointer from Weaver, so he hits that. Dolan's the only double-figure scorer for the Tigers right now. And so you'd have to almost go with him. He's up there in assists and rebounds. Tigers trying to whip it away. That Blair down the corner. Now it's Dolan. McGurdy. McGurdy's going to travel. Got a little anxious. Did put the ball down before he started to move the foot. Nagin's going to check in. McGurdy's going to have a seat. Glenn trying to get things set up for the Spartans. He gives it over to Weaver. Going to kick it back around Looney, who comes back to Weaver.
Looks like a 1-3-1 zone by the Tigers here.
Spartans are trying to figure it out. They take the three from the corner, it doesn't go.
I don't recall seeing that 1-3-1 a lot this year.
Weaver can't believe he got called for that one, but somebody pushed somebody in there, and he's the one that had his hands up. So that's his third early. He's going to have a seat as Connor Shifley comes in for him.
Yep. 1-1 already. I know the Bixby fans are going to look up and say fouls are 7-1. But we've been in a zone a lot.
Yeah.
And offensively, we've been attacking the basket, forcing them to make a play, and that's going to put some pressure on the defense.
Can't take advantage of the 1-on-1 as Nagy front rims the first one, left it well short.
Oh,
getting in that game, and he traveled, and he's done that before, I think. I don't think this is the first time that Looney is, or Loney, excuse me, has traveled. The Tigers basketball in front of the bench, and Johnny Jamison is going to check in. Little size differential there as Simon Blair comes out. So what if the Tigers are going to try to speed things up just a little bit? Dolan's going to go in and work the post. And immediately Johnson turns it over. Arthur's going to get called for a foul on the floor, which was right. He thought it was a travel, but it was a travel because you bumped him, Ryan.
Yeah, we bumped him into a travel. Glad that was called on the floor because he threw up a circus shot and it went in.
In other leagues, that would count as an and one. The best pass goes to Looney, and then comes back over. So Glenn going to set things up. The high post, dump it down. Loney, no. Nice rebound by Talley.
Kick it, move it, move it, move it.
Tigers have both their shooters on the same side of the court. Talley's putting it on the floor. There's a three-point shooting kid right there. Jamison, he knocks that one down. He's dangerous. He didn't hit as many in the JV game as he usually does.
Fresh off the bench, that's good to see your first shot go down.
By the way, he's only a freshman in case you're asking.
Yeah.
Or wondering. Oh, nice little dipsy-do under. Oh, Talley. Oh, my gosh. He never ceases to amaze me with the way he is so impressive on grabbing a rebound. Arthur with the three. In, out again, and the foul's going to be on Tally down there trying to get the rebound. I'm telling you what, he's an aggressive rebounder on both sides of the court.
Tell you, we are not very big, but we play quick and fast, getting up down the floor and putting pressure on, making the Spartans work. I like it.
That was almost blocked from behind by Tally, but a easy bucket there for Loney. I keep trying to throw a second O in there. I just feel bad about calling somebody a loony. Another three from Jamison. No. Doesn't go. Oh. After the shot foul. And that shows why he's a freshman right there.
Yeah. Just uncalled for, but good thing was he was done with the shooting motion, so there won't be any free throws.
Yep. Good job officiating there, because a lot of times they won't pick that up. They'll just go ahead and send him to the line.
Yeah.
But he had landed for sure. Tally is out. Nice little up and under there by Glenn. And just when the Tigers are ready to come back and take the lead, the Spartans do some things to take advantage of some miscues.
Yeah, missing our big men right there for sure.
They're gonna penetrate and can't get it. Nice drive though.
Yep. We've been missing that the last few possessions. We want to stand out and pass the ball around the exterior of the floor, and that's what a zone wants you to do.
Oh, swiped that from behind. Who is it? Is it Barnes? Is it Nagy? I want to say Nagy from the back.
They'll get Barnes for it, I'm sure.
Oh, yep, that's what it did.
They called that on Nagy, okay.
Okay, yeah, I see how that Nagy swiped at it. But
oh, he got that clean from behind.
But it's always in the way the official looks at it. Anytime you swipe down from the back, it's almost always called.
I'll give that to Jared with the body, but that was clean from behind.
Well, I thought you were saying it was Barnes because he's never seen a foul he hasn't liked. He's gotten a little more under control. You remember?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
He was averaging about 8 fouls a game, or a half.
He was playing so hard that he sometimes got out of control, and gotta take that foot off the pedal once in a while.
He's working inside. Want to get Arthur from the baseline short. Oh, big rebound in there for Glenn. Turns, spins, scores. That was smooth.
That kid has made 3 of the most difficult shots tonight. Guys in his face, guys possibly fouling him on the shot, and he's made all 3 of them. Oh, don't start turning them down.
That guy won't. Jamison from the corner can't get it. Oh! Barnes was just too far under. Looney gives it back at the buzzer, doesn't go. So we are at halftime. The Tigers are down 30-22. We'll be back with some halftime thoughts, and also check out the Broken Arrow Tigettes routine during their send-off performance for Nationals after this on ArrowVision.
Tiger Threads is your one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, current student, or proud alum, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to a whole new level with apparel and spirit accessories. Tiger Threads is located inside the front entrance of Broken Arrow High School and is open Monday through Friday. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and visit us online at batigerthreads.com.
Happy happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MathensFordBA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic...
Broken Arrow Tigers are going to be doing their send-off performance. It is a dance routine, team performance, Janet Jackson routine they call it. So let's take a look here and listen to the music of the Broken Arrow Tigers. All right, that was the Broken Arrow Tigers with their team dance performance, getting ready to go to Nationals in Orlando. That'll be a fun trip for them. It's always nice to be able to get away and go to Orlando. I mean, I guess even if it is rainy, but it's warmer down there than it would be here.
I've never been there for work, Steve.
Oh, it looks like they're doing a little senior night for the Tigers.
Wonder if I could assist Miss Warren in the future.
Oh, that's something. Yeah, they could. I don't know if they're needing male chaperones or not.
They're probably not taking a bus down there. I was going to say I could drive a bus.
You could fly. Yeah, you can drive a bus. Maybe next year put in for it, and they can.
Luggage handler.
Luggage. Yeah, there you go. Just be their valet.
I can push and pull a mean suitcase.
There you go. That's all you got to do. Let's talk about pushing and pulling and whatever's going on here in this basketball game. Tigers on the short end right now, 30-22. They trail the Bixby Spartans. And I think some of it you can definitely see that missing some of our big players are inside games with Cherry and Sticka.
Yeah, that's kind of an ugly quarter in ways. We'd get a bucket here or there, and then we would goof a time or two after that. We just never really got things going. And I'll give it to Bixby for a team that's only got 2 wins on the season. Defensively, they've made it tough for our guys to get many open looks.
Well, they have, and offensively for them, Xavier Glenn has been a one-man wrecking crew with 14 points.
Yeah, and I think I mentioned earlier, he's made some difficult shots, things that I know Coach Wallace and his staff would want. Guy goes up and defensive players got hands in his face. you can't ask for a lot more out of your players. So, you know, they've made some difficult shots. I'm not sure if they can continue to do that in the second half. So maybe if they miss a few, we can start converting on our end, make things a little better for us.
You know, it seems as if the Tigers have been, maybe it's because they're shorthanded, playing a little bit more zone tonight than they normally do, although they incorporated it into their defensive game plan. But do you see maybe Coach Wallace changing it up a little bit in the second half and trying to slow Glenn down a little bit by putting some man pressure on the ball?
Well, I kind of think Coach Wallace has gone to his zone because Bixby's not big, but they're quick. And defending quickness one-on-one, man-to-man defense is challenging. But we've had some big openings in that zone. I'm not sure if it's a zone that they're trying something new with, or if we're just not getting to where we need to be. But they've had some openings and made it a little easier for a few shot attempts here and there from Bixby than what we would want it to be.
Okay. On the offensive side, the Tigers have done a pretty good job of hitting the offensive board. They've had some open looks and created some things with some sets. Sometimes some of the three-point shots just not falling as often as they usually do.
Yeah, I don't think rebounding has been a problem. We've not given up a bunch to Bixby on their offensive end, and we've gone down and snagged a few here and there. But we've missed some easy shots and putbacks here and there. We have not gotten to the rim for layups and easy putbacks. And a team that's not that big like Bixby, you would think we would get more.
All right, well, we're going to send it off for about 90 seconds, and we'll be back with second half action in Tiger Fieldhouse on AeroVision right after this.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at getstjohncare.com.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with scoliosis and that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. He was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy, and every time you use your school pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
Tiger Threads is your one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, current student, or proud alum, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to a whole new level with apparel and spirit accessories. Tiger Threads is located inside the front entrance of Broken Arrow High School and is open Monday through Friday. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and visit us online at batigerthreads.com.
All right, the Tigers will get the basketball to start the second half, and they need to go down to the set play and score right away, Mick.
Yeah, we need to not take long to get this going. We can't mess around. You give a team that's only got 2 wins on the season some hope, and could be a long fight. There's a good look. And an offensive
good catch.
Rebound. Nice.
Yeah, Arthur tracked that one down nicely. Got to get those to fall for us. Right now, some shots just aren't falling.
Like to see us penetrate a little more.
Arthur's going to do it. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball. I thought he was going to call a foul from over there, but it was definitely a clean block, and unfortunately, that possession arrow goes against the Tigers.
Got to make 2 guys guard us. They're in that zone. Can't stay out all night. Got to get in.
There's a penetrating kick. Almost losing the handle on it. Going up, and that's a tough one, throwing it across your body like that. Driving left, shooting with the right hand, and then getting fouled was Josh Sermon.
We should not have fouled him in that situation. No. I bet that kid shoots 10 of those and doesn't make very many. Not that he's a bad shooter, but it's a tough shot.
Yeah. Going all the way across. He looked a little off balance, too. It wasn't like it was, sometimes you can set up and spin that way and come back and shoot, but just rushing across the lane like he was doing in a hurry and makes it a 10-point game. Who would have thunk it?
I know we didn't anticipate this at all, but they've.
Boy, Blair
nice.
needed they get a good pass there. I was almost going to say Blair needed to put a dribble down and go score it, but found Tally.
Yep.
And like to see more of that. There's a case of just letting the guy get too deep on you. Blair's got to come up and stop that a little bit. Dolan from long 3, no. Followed a shot, but Tally with the rebound.
He's been a magnet for us on the boards. Ball's bouncing his way every time, and I appreciate him just being there, attempting to rebound.
Now we're back into man. Oh, Glenn is fouled. Are they going to say it's on Tally or Blair?
They could have taken their pick of probably Tally again.
Yep, his second. Oh, his third. Oh, that's big. After he's coming with some great plays. And
yeah. Well, it's another not quite as awkward of a shot, but a kid going to their left, trying to shoot back right-handed. No need to foul right there.
Especially by a guy who picks up his 3rd foul, and after making 2 great plays in a row down here on the offensive end.
That's one you let him shoot, hand in his face, let him shoot. If it goes in, you just turn around and say, lucky dog, and go on down the other end.
Yeah, because he still got the 2 points anyway, right?
Yeah. He's not going to make many of those. Yeah, Steve.
Ooh.
Steve, we've got to penetrate. We're out here passing around. This is 8 straight
nice
passes
find.
around. Nice cut.
Blair with the pass, Barnes with the cut. So they penetrate through the pass.
Which counts the same. Doesn't matter if it's a dribble or a pass.
Barnes, nice defense, getting his hands on it, but Spartans able to cover it. Arthur down there challenging. Looks like what's the call going to be? Timeout. Spartans will take a timeout with them here on Arrow Vision. That's a 30-second timeout. Okay, I guess we're not taking a break, so we'll keep it right here. See down there, coach probably talking to him about how well that play worked, and you're talking about penetration with the pass and the dribble.
Yep, dribble or pass. One of the intentions of a zone is to keep people out of the lane. So you as an offensive team have got to do what the defense doesn't want you to do, which is get in the lane. 2 ways of doing that, dribble or pass. And we have not done it well by dribble, so seeing us get a cutter in there that time was really, really good.
It was a hard cut also by Barnes, and Steinbler found him. We're going to get down there on the bottom.
Illegal pick.
Offensive foul, yep.
14, Loney.
Barnes at the top. He's
Nice
going to
look.
go inside. Blair there, he's got the handle on it and scores it.
Nice.
So I guess coach says, hey, let's just keep pounding inside. Our shots aren't falling from the outside, so let's see what we can get. Let's just take some twos from underneath.
You know, as unconventional as that first half looked for our boys, kind of out of sorts most of the time, we've really looked like we've got our act together here in the second half. I'm not sure if we're running certain plays, but we've gotten really, really good looks at the basket already.
Oh, there's another backdoor cut. Oh, nice pass, great catch and finish. All the way around, the Tigers have cut this to 4, just like that. See, that's the point I'm making. Blair's got to come up and stop him a little higher.
Yep, especially one-on-one.
Yeah.
Nice look.
Blair may have been wanting the foul on that one, yeah. Chance for 3 from the corner, going to be short. Just rushed a little bit, and he's falling back. Anytime you see.
Yeah, never got his shoulder squared to the bucket.
Who's that going off of? Going off the Spartans. Timeout. Coach Wallace, we will take a timeout with him right here on AeroVision. All right. What do you think Coach called up there in the huddle? Is it about defense? Is it about offense?
Well, he may have made a few adjustments to our press.
Looks like the Spartans adjusted a little bit to that backdoor.
That was a pass right off his toenail.
Well, he traveled before the foul, but it's going to be a foul called on McGurdy. It's going to be on the floor. Let's hope so. We don't want to send anybody to the line right now.
Well, we've not been very effective on our press. They've broken it fairly easily, and we've given up a couple easy buckets on the other end. So we may make some changes to that once we make a bucket or two.
Well, you hate seeing him come out of a timeout, though, and turn the ball over and then give up a foul and a layup. I mean, free throws.
Yep.
So not the way Coach Wallace was hoping it would play it out. Arthur can't hit it. Tigers are cold tonight. There's no denying that.
A couple of our shots have looked quick. You know, Dolan's last bucket was, we said he didn't get his shoulder squared, and that one there, definitely quick on the trigger, not a good follow through.
3-point air ball by the Spartans. There's Dolan, got a good look. Bounced around, doesn't go. Blair with the rebound, and putback is good. A lot of Tigers in there for the offensive rebound. If Blair wasn't going to get it, then the McGurdy would have.
Yeah, the effort's been there by our boys. We're definitely playing hard. Give Bixby credit. They are also playing really, really hard tonight.
3-point shot doesn't go. Blair gets the rebound. So Weaver did us a favor by rushing that one up. Though he had Arthur in the corner too late. McGurty jump stop, and he's fouled.
Penetration, we've been looking for it.
And we got it right there. McGurty's going to shoot 2. And a 70% free throw shooter. The ball is on the way, and it's in. Okay, the Tigers need to do more than just cut it close. They need to get the lead.
Yep, got to get a couple stops. Get that lead down, maybe tie this thing up. I know they'll feel a little differently if they can make that happen.
Glenn with the basketball, and he's going to give it over down in the corner. Sermon. Seems like Glenn's a guy that wants to handle the basketball a lot for him, and he does some good things, and that one doesn't go. Almost gets his own rebound. The Tigers lose it out of bounds. Unfortunate. Looks like Blair was kind of hopping around like he landed on his ankle the wrong way or something. But
Yeah, he didn't elevate real high for that rebound, so he may have stepped on an ankle.
Oh, what a steal there by Nagy. Let's see, he's going to take it on in. Going to be challenged. Doesn't matter. He scores it. Devin Kreitz couldn't quite get there.
Get your eyes on the basket and go up.
Ignore
strong.
everything else, right?
Absolutely. If he blocks it, give him a high five and move on. But if he doesn't touch it, it needs to go in, and that's what he did. It's a great steal, though.
Oh, and a turnover thrown. They're kind of chasing. They were chasing Glenn a little bit, wanting to trap him up. They couldn't catch him, and then he makes a bad throw.
Yeah, he's definitely made things happen with the ball in his hand. So I think they decided they're just going to follow him everywhere he goes.
Oh, he got to be tougher in there.
Yeah, and the bounce pass would have been nice as well.
Yeah, Anthony Allen just need to be a little tougher and get that basketball. Oh, nice little scoop there. There's that guy again.
Yeah, bounce pass right there, not going to get picked off to the post man. Just some of those small things.
Penetrate, already got it.
Good things been happening when we've been taking the ball to the bucket.
They'll try to get the ball out of Glenn's hands, and he has to throw it to Looney. Pass ahead. A Pat breaks the press, and Kreitz scores. Ooh, that was close. Glenn almost got his hands on it. Hey, there's a three. You don't expect those from him, and he got it.
His feet were set, and that was as pure a shot as he's shot all season.
Jared Barnes' challenge got there a little bit too late, and Shifley lays it in. He left from behind the three. Oh, how would they give him a two? I think it should have been a three. Wow. Oh, no, they're saying he was inside. Let's look at that one again. Can we see that again? Let's see where he leaves from. We got a good look at it. Here it comes. Do we get it?
Oh,
that was a
easy.
three-pointer, by the way. Oh, let's review that. That's a three-point bucket. And they didn't give it to him. They just weren't paying enough attention. It's a three-pointer. Let's see if that comes back to haunt the Tigers. Unfortunate there. Oh, that just signaled it.
Yep.
It was. They did give him a three.
Yep.
So it's a 40. Let's see what is that. They're going with it. There was a three-point bucket. He definitely left from outside. Can we play that one more time? Let's see if we can get a look at it. Maybe slow it down a little bit. All right, here comes the pass up. And right here, no doubt,
yeah.
he left from behind the arc. 46-45, made it a one-point game. Mark that one down as crucial time for the Tigers.
And our ball to start.
Dolan's been a little bit off the mark, but yet he does something that's been kind of rare, a leaning, long jumping three-pointer that got off just before the buzzer and happened to come from behind the arc.
Our boys looked the best they've looked all game, and the results showed right there. We looked confident offensively.
There it is, three-pointer from Dolan. He was set and ready to go that time. The catch was ready for it. So 2 in a row from Dolan. Puts him up to 14 points. So you think maybe that three-pointer at the end of the quarter got him rolling? Let's hope.
Yes, we need it.
And he's going to get a foul there. That's a tough defensive ask. Yeah.
Yeah, they got McGurdy on the reach in there, not Dolan with the body.
They got to go with the body.
Yeah, Dolan turned and gave everyone a look like, what happened right there? And
I thought he was showing that he was guilty. Glenn misses the first. So now could this game be getting into Bixby's head, thinking, oh no, here we go again. Right in it for a while, and then we lose it.
We need to keep doing what we've been doing as of late.
I think he traveled.
Just no need for that.
Crossover dribble worked pretty well for Loney.
Yeah, good. I'm telling you, Tigers are playing great defense here in this possession.
And Kreitz tries to put it up, can't score. Battle for the rebound inside. Ball was loose, come out, there's a foul, and it goes. I don't think he touched it. They're wanting to go offensive goaltending, offensive basket interference, but no. So Loney's going to go live for a chance for a three-point play. And we need to check the score on that. Is that right? Or the Tigers only up 1? Over the back. I thought it was actually 48-45 Tigers, but maybe not. It's a quick one and left it short. When he lets that off, if you notice when he shoots it quick, he also falls back.
Yeah.
That's the only time he falls back, when he's got his feet set. If he can let it off quick like that and not fall back, he's going to score.
Yeah, he had another second right there to get set.
Nice play by Sermon there, by the way.
Jeez, what's that half court, boys?
Yeah. Nice pass, can't finish, got his own rebound, and Blair puts it back in. McGurdy did some great stuff right there.
Yes.
Didn't get awarded with the assist though, but. Oh, nice hustle from the backside, knocking that was away was Nagy. Arthur and Talley are checking in. Barnes is coming out. Blair is coming out.
Speeding it up a little bit here.
Yep, going to be dependent on Talley to get every rebound he can. Nice trap. Oh, Glenn behind the back. Goes up, leaves it short.
Nice.
Nice steal, anticipation, good pass. That's got to be, oh, he was turned the wrong way. Oh my goodness. Wow. So I guess if you're set, it doesn't matter if you turn and
whew. That's one of the rare cases I've ever seen of a guy turning his body sideways to absorb the blow and get
the call.
Getting the call. His feet were set, absolutely.
But you've got to keep your whole, to me, yeah, I'm with you. Interesting.
Has been changed to George McCurdy, his 4th personal.
Yep. So George has got to be a little careful now. But Coach Wallace can ill afford to take him out of the ball game at this moment.
Oh, absolutely. He's got to stay. We've got some helpers that, in case he fouls out.
Oh my goodness. Ryan Arthur's going to pick up the foul there. Nope, he's not going to pick up the foul. McGurdy. Interesting. So I guess he reached in. So McGurdy's going to come out. Barnes is going to come in. And just when we said we could ill afford to lose George McGurdy, he immediately picked up his 5th.
Well, he's had 3 fouls I can remember that were just the guy's going by and he reaches out and slaps at him.
Yeah, and that's one of them right there. It should actually only be his 4th, because I think both of you and I agree that a charging foul was unlike any we'd seen before, where the guy had turned. Needless to say, I'm going to say the shooter crossed the line, so it's not going to matter. It's still the Tigers basketball. They're down 2. And so now it's going to be up to Cody Nagy how to run this thing. Oh, Dolan had Talley underneath. He went to Arthur. Good rebound by Talley.
There
he is
we
fouled,
go.
and he's going to get a chance to put the Tigers on top by 1. As it looked like Glenn reached in and hit him on the elbow.
Tell you, he gets in the game and he gets rebounds.
He springs quicker than anyone.
Oh my goodness.
And you know what? He is going to be a weapon on the gridiron. Oh, yep. Jared Barnes sneaks in there and gets, not Jared Barnes, I'm sorry, Ryan Arthur. Oh, and come behind. Nagy was not aware of Weaver behind him. Oh, and there's a block. Oh, my goodness gracious. Talley can't believe he's called for that one. But Wallace can't believe it. Steve Cowan can't believe it. Mickey Replogle is sitting over here in silence of disbelief. Thought we had a clean block, and that is the 4th on number 20.
It has been a while since I've seen an official anticipate a call. But boy, he blew that one big time. That was as clean a block as anybody's had all night.
Wow. But the problem is it's his 4th.
Exactly.
Oh, and Ryan Arthur's going to throw it away.
Back to his zone.
Oh, that's almost a carry to me. Yeah. He was wanting to throw it, hesitated a little bit.
Nice.
Stolen, here comes. It's going to be a flush. Oh, that's an illegal. That should be illegal. He got it. Yeah. Or not necessarily illegal, but
intentional foul.
Intentional, yeah.
And the poor official that just blew the call on the other end does not make the intentional foul call.
Yeah.
And thank goodness the trail official saw it.
Well, that was like a grab all the way. Fortunately, he got there when he did and grabbed him, because it could have been disastrous for Talley. He could have been injured. Gets that free throw. I was talking about Talley earlier, is what he's going to do for the Tigers on the gridiron as a receiver.
I can see a few fade routes to the end zone. Maybe
just a post up, spring, go get it.
Yeah, across the middle, 10-yard line and in. Just throw it up toward the goalpost and let him go snatch it.
Dolan for 3, got a clean look, and he hit it. And I think, let's see, is it a timeout? Yes, it is. Timeout. Coach Wallace. Tigers lead it by 4. We'll take a break right here on AeroVision.
Happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MatthewsFordVA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic price that matched what I saw online. Click, shop, drive at MatthewsFordVA.com, only in Broken Arrow.
All right, Mick, so we're going to have an exciting last couple of minutes here. Tigers have taken the lead, 57-53, thanks to maybe, I'm going to say, some great plays by Jaleel Talley.
Absolutely. The kid's been around the ball all night. Was unfortunate to get a horrible foul call on the other end on a clean block, but made up for it back on by getting a steal off that 1-3-1 zone. I tell you, it's somebody watching the game might kind of wonder why our biggest kid on the floor is at the point, but he's quick and long, and so you get those hands out there, and it did exactly what you would want, which is pick that pass off. Made a couple free throws, and then a great out-of-bounds play by the Tigers to spot up Dolan for that three.
Yeah, he is our most explosive athlete on the court, no doubt. And the ball goes into the hands of Bixby's most explosive athlete, Xavier Glenn. Both of those guys are just sophomores. A lot of sophomores tonight, Mick.
Yeah,
a lot of sophomores.
There's going to be a lot of good basketball for a few years around this conference because there are some great young players. You know, Booker T's juniors, and both these teams are sophomores, and they're going to be good. They're doing a lot of things really well. They don't look like sophomores out there tonight. Nice.
Travel, oh, good. Braden Weaver drug that foot, didn't put it down. He's saying, I think Braden likes to talk a little bit to the officials.
Well, you know, if he talks a little longer, they might go back and change their call. I don't know. Never seen it, but could happen.
It could happen. There's always a first time, and it'd be nice to witness it. Although it looks like they did change, you know, they weren't sure on the, nice pass. Barnes got it inside. He's going to go up, try to reverse. Doesn't get it, but that guy is there again. Talia doesn't fall. Big rebound for Kreitz for Bixby. Wow. Two really close ones.
Oh.
Weaver's going to take a three. Doesn't get it. Dolan battles for the rebound. I don't think either player jumped.
Look deep. Oh, Wardy.
He thought better of it with a 4-point lead, I think.
Not a quarterback, I guess.
He's taking a lot of shots, hadn't thrown a lot of passes. So they're just standing out there and play a little bit and hold the basketball. Nagy's going to get it. The count is on.
Careful.
Ooh, he stepped back court and didn't get seen. Sorry. He is fouled. Yep, that one was missed.
The lady on the second row believes that he stepped on the half-court line.
The two gentlemen up here in the
we
corner.
We may also have seen that, but I did not hear a whistle.
I didn't. This one didn't happen.
But what that fan doesn't realize is that was a foul to make him go back court.
Yeah,
so
got a little push. So maybe that's why it wasn't called either way.
Yeah.
Getting the first one. Tigers stretch it to 5. 2:41 to play. Boom. 6-point lead.
Back to the full court pressure. Oh,
was that? Ooh, I don't know. You got to have all 3 points across. Three-pointer from the other side doesn't get it.
Good block
Good
out,
box
Jared Barnes.
Out. Barnes will do that for you, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He's almost always going to be in the right spot, whether it's taking a charge, boxing out. Oh, little crossover. Arthur gets a pick from Barnes. Barnes didn't turn quick enough. Tally's going to put it on the floor, then pull it back. Yeah. Good thought, not taking it in there. Pick up your further. Oh, got a little risky. Nice hands by Nagy. You better not get too fancy out there. He got pushed. Nagy takes it in and scores a little spin, and now he's talking stuff. Come on, Cody, just play basketball.
Still got some time on the clock here.
And he tries to reach in. And he gets a steal. Here he comes, going to give it over to Arthur on the other side. Arthur's going to take it up. He's going to get fouled. Oh, that could be a goaltend. How is that not a goaltend?
It is.
Yeah.
The trail official
saw it.
Again.
Well, that one is a hard one to see from underneath when you're making the foul call.
Well, absolutely. Yeah, you're watching the action, not the ball from behind. So great teamwork by the officials.
Yeah, and great teamwork by Nagy and Arthur.
Yeah.
Nagy saw that he had a few steps ahead of him, gave it to him because Arthur been right-handed players right over there with it. And he gets the free throw. So the Tigers have stretched it out to 11. What a quarter for Broken Arrow. Now Bixby's into a game that they don't want to play.
Right. We said early that they were hot and weren't sure that some of those shots would continue to fall, and they absolutely did not. Our
Glenn can't hit. Weaver can't hit. Tried to body up. Barnes pulls it down, throws it behind Talley.
Oh.
Barnes got a little hurried that time. Weaver for three. Can't get it. Glenn with the rebound and scores. Timeout, Bixby.
We'll take that timeout because we got a little tired right there.
Yeah. So I was trying to do a little too much too quick.
Yep.
Still trying to kind of push the ball up the court when all you got to do is really just stop, take a breath, let Bixby go back and set their defense, and just make sure you don't get a 10-second violation getting the ball across.
Yeah, we perfect example right there. That missed three-point shot. We only had one rebounder down there to Bixby's 2 or 3, and that's just from being tired physically and probably mentally at this point.
(64-55), Tigers lead it. Tigers have had one victim go out of fouls. That's been their main ball handler, the guy who was kind of controlling things all night, and George McGurty, who even hit a three a little bit later. He scored 5 straight points there in a little run the Tigers had made before they took this lead. But now, right now, it's Cody Nagy running things, and he's doing a good job for the Tigers.
Yeah, we've got several ball handlers out there. We just need to slow down, take care of the ball, watch the traps.
It's going to be a foul. Is it going to be on? Nope. Let's see, number 10. That is Braden Weaver with his 4th personal. Some of the Bixby faithful over there giving it to him. Give it to the officials. Logan hits that one.
Well,
his 18th point of the night.
You understand,
19 right here.
You got a lead late in the game, and think your team's going to get that 3rd victory of a long season.
Yeah.
And you're so hopeful, and when they don't perform well and it goes against them, you want to get mad at somebody that's older than 18 years old.
One kid you can't get mad at, that's for sure, is that Xavier Glenn. He just hit another nice little layup here as we go to a 1-minute timeout, another 1-minute break. And let me update you a little bit on some little news from Tiger Wrestling down in Texas. Well, let me find it. They ended up winning both matches. The number 17 ranked team in the nation, Broken Arrow, took on 2 teams down in Texas, including number 1 Allen. And then Arlington, let me get the, and that's cool. We'll go back and find that here in a minute. Arlington Martin. Yeah, they beat Arlington Martin 72 to nothing, excuse me, 72 to nothing. And win big, losing only 4 matches against number 21 in the nation, Allen. So for 2 years in a row, we wrestled Allen here last year and won, down there this year and win. So, good news for Coach Jones and the Broken Arrow Tigers going to Texas and getting 2 dual wins.
Another great program here at Broken Arrow High School. I tell you what, I'm not sure how much credit we give to the young men and women that sing our national anthems, but Mr. Rosser and his crew just have some extremely talented young men, young ladies, and so great to hear them each and every week here singing our national anthem. And of course, Coach Mr. Davis and Pride over here doing a great job as well. So Tell you what, a lot of great programs to be proud of here in BA.
You just notice that time they got caught, but they've been grabbing and holding Dolan, not letting him go to the ball, trying to get a foul without any time clicking off the clock. And that time they got it. But they're fouling the wrong guy.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Dolan 88% from the line. Just made it a little better after making that one. You know, we don't get to see the Spartans, but you wonder how many of these games they've lost in the same way as they did tonight. Being there, you know, through 3/4 of the game and then just not able to finish it off.
Yeah, they won't want to hear this.
Oh,
But
wow. I know it was a foul, but I'd like to really see that one again. I was like, oh, no replay ready on that one. Talley just went up and picked up his 5th foul. Swiping that one into the Bixby bench.
He's going to be fun to watch.
Oh, isn't he, though? Wow. So Glenn getting ready to go to the free throw line. Checking back in is Simon Blair. What a ball game for Talley. Came from some big moments when the Tigers needed him. But several of the Tigers did come through, especially in that late little run that put BA ahead. Just to refresh the memory, the Tigers were down 46-45 coming into the 4th.
Yeah, we got good minutes out of Anthony Allen and Johnny Jameson.
Yeah.
Not a lot of time, but you know, just a few brief moments. I think we got bucket out of Allen, and Jameson might have scored as well.
Jameson got a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
So there's a timeout for Coach Walls, who doesn't want this game night to end, apparently. I think he thought it was going to be a 5-second call and wanted to call a timeout. So the Tigers, though, have outscored Bixby this half 22-13, and that's been the difference in the ball game. Actually, yeah, the Tigers were down 46-45, so I'm going to correct that, 23-12. Tigers outscored them 23-12. Tigers were down 14-9 at the end of 1, and then trailed by 8, 30-22 at the half. Cut into that lead, obviously, as some 3-pointers started to fall. I don't know what they're saying. You can't move. I don't know. There's some confusion on whether or not he can run the baseline after that timeout. I would think the same rules would still apply as after a made basket.
Yes. I think he may have just been confirming because the official may have pointed to the spot.
Yeah.
Some alert coaching by the...
Yeah, Coach Wallace was all over that, saw that one, said, wait a minute, we can move, we can move. Dolan's going to go to the line and shoot 2 free throws, and I'm going to step out on a limb and say make 2 free throws.
Well, it's nice to put an 80% foul shooter at the line.
Don't cheat him out of his percentages. I know this type is small, but I believe it says 88%.
88.
Cheated him out of 8% there.
Tell you what, there's one of the few guys I've known that could shoot that well from the free throw line is one of the assistant principals here at the high school, Sean Brannon.
You know, it doesn't. I remember when I was playing, our high school basketball coach, he would count the miss of the front end of 1-and-1 as 2 shots.
And he should have. Steve, you should never miss the front end of a 1-and-1.
But I still shot over 70%, even missing front end of 1-and-1s, as I probably did. So, oh, there's a 3-pointer on the way for the Spartans. I just felt cheated because I never got that second chance.
Yeah. Well, good coaches inspire you to make the first one.
They did.
Penalized.
Probably didn't help much anyway. Let's let this thing get over with, boys. Bixby still fighting hard, down by 10 with less than 20 seconds to play in the ball game. Dolan's going to go to the line and probably make 2 more free throws. He says, come on, keep fouling me. I just want to keep adding to my point total and improving my free throw percentage. Problem is when you're shooting 88%, you miss 1 and you take fewer than 10. It makes your percentage go down, does it not? Yeah. But he has not missed tonight. That's his 24th point. Look at number 25 right here. Oh! That percentage is going to be at like 87.6 now.
Can't talk about him not missing, Steve.
I think he has very little to do with what I say up here, what he does in the game. He is not tuned in to Mr. Cowan. Shot goes up, doesn't go. Hold on to the basketball. That's going to be your ball game. Tigers are going to win this one 71-60, a big win for Coach Wallace and the Tigers, especially when it comes to the seedings. You don't know if it'll improve it very much, but it's not going to hurt it.
You got to try what you can. Seedings make all the difference in the world come playoff time.
Tigers are in Sand Springs on Friday, and that's going to be a tough one for the Tigers as they battle the Sandites on the road. Well, that's going to do it here for AeroVision crew. Thanks a lot for turning in. For Mickey Replogle, thanks for joining me again. We will see you back here on February 15th. Final home game of the season for the Tigers as they take on the Jinx Trojans. That'll do us here on AeroVision. Tigers win it 71-60 over Bixby. Have a good night.